Check me out now. Return of the smooth operator. Shotty on repeat. I say sleep later. This another favor. Consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air. Fantasy a dream. Real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless. Learn to live shameless. Talk about me a lot, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless. So I'ma style on them. They washed up. It's a rap. Throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them. Otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue. Get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. About time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward, the battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a mind. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee. Lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash Nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wanna ride? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather, be weather, be tripping, starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish, loose-ish. Why they still lying? They don't do this bad at board games. Whole world clueless, selling they soul for Roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a sliced extra mozzarella. Crew born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge to tell her? You don't know, but my odds are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame? Ever blink in the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come vibe with the blue sky. Why do you try? We get them high. Take them high. What I do? Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. Come vibe with the blue. Pass what up? Vibe with the.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
I have seen everything that has ever happened, ever will happen, ever could happen, and yet, what the hell is this?
Are you ready?
I might take off a couple of heads a night. Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Doc and I fuck on my energy. Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please. I'm trying to get paid.
What is up? Oh, wow. Actually, just realized that I haven't changed a lot of things. I'm going to have to change a few things here before we actually go in. But point of the matter is, what is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy, Ernie, the Blerd without fear. Got the homie Robo, who is, for whatever reason, still blacked out. Oh, you know why? This is actually a me problem, not a you problem. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. He's like, hey, there he is. I forgot to pop it out. Anyway, welcome to episode 43 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. Yeah, I got nothing after that. It's been a stressful day. It's been a stressful day.
Tell me about it.
Yours is infinitely more stressful than mine, but like, yeah.
Man, dude.
Mine is superficial, stressful. Yours is actual.
You know what? It's all the same in your brain, you know? It's all levels, right? Perception is reality.
It's like, no. But no. But no. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We actually kind of had a little bit of a gear shift today because something really awesome happened. And also something terrible at the same time. So, for those who, I think, what was it? We originally wanted to talk about separating the art from the artist. That was the original topic.
That's been on the books for like 2-3 weeks now.
Actually,
every time
it's been
like,
a month.
we need to.
I think it's
something
been
comes up
longer
like we got to talk about this. We got to talk about
like,
this. It keeps getting pushed down. We're gonna get it one day.
Look, next week, I'm gonna call it now. Next week, something else is gonna happen, and we're gonna be like, "Yeah, we're gonna need to."
We're gonna have to push.
We're gonna talk about something else. Man. Sorry, and that topic is just gonna be like, what? I don't know what this GIF is actually called, but I just know when I type in "disappointed," it's the first thing that ever comes up, and it's the
Indian dude.
Yeah, the Indian dude. He just sitting there, he's just like. Like that's like I need to actually, you know what? I need to clip that so I can make that that's the thing to add to the list of things.
There you go.
To do. But yeah, like that is what that topic is. Look, it's just like you ain't never gonna.
Yeah.
Well, like we're
and people. I know people really want to know. They want to know about dude, who's the Beetlejuice guy?
Tim Burton. Yeah, Tim Burton.
Yeah, they want to know.
They want to know
what's up with Tim Burton now. You know, they want to hear his bitch about J.K. Rowling. You know, like this is like, come on.
It's like, wow. Other shit.
I want to hear Robo bitch about woke shit.
Yeah. It's like, look. It's like, man, look. We just look. I'm gonna pull the curtain back a little bit. You guys know what this is. This is literally just an excuse for me to get to use this.
It's woke.
Like ad nauseum. You know that's what this is.
It's woke.
you know, just it's a little woke. It's a little woke. But no, we got the announcement, a very special announcement that I was not expecting. I know, like, I have some friends who are entrenched, down in the down in the foxholes of gaming news. Like, I actually end up knowing way more shit about what's going on in the gaming industry than I ever actually care to, because I know people who are like, just like, it's kind of like by the time you see the leak, like by the time the leak is public, I have probably already seen it. Like that's how I am dialed in. Like, or if I haven't seen it, I'm aware that it is going to potentially happen. So when it does happen,
but this one was a surprise for you.
This one was a surprise because I knew Sucker Punch was working on a follow-up to Ghost of Tsushima, which, by the way, in case no one knows, I would dare say that's probably one of my favorite games of the last decade. It's that good. It's that good. That game owned me for the better part of at least 2 or 3 months.
I would know at least 2 languages with the amount of time I put into that.
Bruh. Like, as a matter of fact, by the time I was done, I should have been fluent in Japanese.
True.
I should have been fluent in like I could have been fluent in both Japanese. I could have been fluent in French. I could have been fluent in Spanish. I could have been fluent in what's that any number of
Portuguese.
dialects. Yeah, just I could have known so many things. Oh yeah, dude, y'all would look. Y'all would be getting live streams from me in multiple languages. I would just be like you ever watch Eddie Izzard? You ever watch like an Eddie Izzard stand up? And
oh yeah.
If you've watched at least one of his stand ups, somewhere in the show, he is going to start telling you his set again in a different language. Like, I think one time I went to go see him live, and like, even though I don't speak French, there's a point where, like, in the show, he started telling jokes that were in French, but it was the same jokes he told us earlier, but like the way he did it, he set it up as a callback, and even if you don't speak French, you could just tell by his inflections what he was saying. And it was one of those things like, oh, dude, I would love to be able to do something like that. I could be doing that with the time I put in on Tsushima. And we got the announcement that we're getting Ghost of Yotei.
Yes.
And I'm going to go and say right now, brother, sister, NB, whoever you may be, that shit looks fire.
Man, this is gonna be. You know what? Not one gameplay screen. Not even a cutscene. This shit is straight up just art.
Just art.
It looks dope. I'm in it.
Look, hey, 2025 game of the year already decided. Everybody
Already
else,
done.
Go home.
Done.
Go.
You might as well really just not make any. Look, quit your job. Go work for these people and just work on the DLCs. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Dude, let me tell you something. Because I don't know if you saw this, but Ubisoft, I think earlier the same day, had finally come out and said that they were pushing Assassin's Creed Shadows back to 2025. That it was supposed to come out this year. I think like in November. But it got pushed back to some, I think they said February 2025. Not really, I don't remember the exact month. Point of the matter is, can you imagine how mad they were when this trailer dropped and this motherfucker's coming out 2025? That same GIF we just referenced.
Yeah.
That was Ubisoft with that trailer. They were like,
by the way, can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I'm glad to finally meet another old man that says GIF.
It was a long process.
I'm just saying.
I used to say GIF. I used to dogmatically say GIF. Even after,
oh, really?
Yeah, even after I was told, or not told, but shown where the person who created it referred to it as such, as a GIF, I still was like, no, it's GIF. GIF sounds way better.
Right.
Which, to be fair, I still agree.
Me too.
I think GIF sounds infinitely better.
But it's not right.
But it's not correct. So it would be like it would be like, you know, constantly calling Kamala Harris Kamala, even though you've known for so long that her name is Kamala. Oh, I'm sorry.
You gotta respect the name.
I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all. I didn't mean to get political. Sorry.
It's woke. Oh shit!
But no, I'm sorry.
I don't correct people on GIF or GIF. Yeah, I did that. But I do silently judge them.
Yeah, and see, you know what? It's that silent judgment that was what kind of made me finally go, okay, all right, fine. I guess I could really.
I'm gonna stop the conversation here because let me tell you all something. I literally could have a legit, straight up, with bullet points, arguments, and counter arguments about this topic. I could probably actually write a paper and give a speech for like 20 minutes on why you should call it GIF and not GIF.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna let it go. Because chat's gonna stun lock me, and I'm gonna be busy. So you know what? Let's just continue.
Instead of this being the podcast about Ghost of Yotei, it's gonna be the podcast about why you are wrong in how you pronounce the internet. What I feel is probably one of the cornerstones of the internet. The GIF.
Yeah, it's a big one. And usually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Usually, I don't get involved in those kind of things, like who shot first, and is the dress blue or black, or I usually am just like, you guys are silly. Like you guys are like, oh, hey, by the way, if anybody's playing the game, you just lost. Man, oh fuck. It's like, oh, man, it's so okay. I don't get it. What's up, GIF or GIF? Oh
no, we fight.
Let's go.
Like, no,
I'm ready.
No, this is mine. I've been training for this.
My notebook. I have my notes ready. Let's go. Do we need a moderator?
It's like, nah, man, I've been training for this my whole life.
That's right.
But no, no, that would be me too. I'm not gonna hold you. Here, I'm gonna turn this down just because this is like, goddamn, it's got me out here looking light bright, 2 shades from white. Sorry.
Looking like me.
Yeah, right? Well, they're gonna be like, oh man, dude, it's like, damn, Blerd, light skin as fuck right now. Like, no,
damn, maybe he is Cherokee.
Right? Hey, I'm 164 Cherokee. Y'all didn't know?
116.
I don't know why that it was like an old
the Robo and Robo show.
Hey, you know what? That's like a what was that show that they used to oh man, it used to be a show that kind of had a title like that, but it was like the same name and the same name. But it was just
Ed and Eddie.
No, like it was like an old like 80s show, but yeah, it'd be like Robo and Robo.
Okay, yeah.
or maybe I'm thinking about the you know what? It's actually
Pete and Pete.
Yeah, there you go. Pete and Pete. We'll take that one. That's actually it wasn't the show I was thinking about, but it is one.
Gumbo and Gumbo.
One. I don't know.
None of these are that are heart to heart. No, none of them.
No, I don't know.
None of them, yeah.
No.
All right, that's enough of that.
Anyway, Anyway, Ghost of Yotei. Look, okay, first off, let's just go ahead and put this out here. Ghost of Yotei looks lit. It, like I said, Robo kind of already. Oh yeah, no, Robo already kind of set us up perfectly. Did we see gameplay? No.
Mm-mm.
Did we see even so much as a hint of game mechanics?
Screenshot, menu, nothing.
Not even so much as a stitch of a statement about how the game plays.
And
I'm in
like Flynn. Let me tell you something. If you've never played part 1,
right,
then I will tell you right now. Well, let me correct myself. If you like adventure, open world sandbox games, right? If that's your thing, if you like Red Dead Redemption, if you like Witchers, things like that. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Then go and get yourself Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes.
Go ahead and do that. Because let me tell you something, this game is deep. It'll move you. It makes you make decisions at the end. I'm not going to give any spoilers.
People come north,
but I will tell you that in the transition, this is all I'll tell you. From the transition from one of the acts to another one of the acts,
say.
Cried, like sat and fucking cried. This game is so dope. And the fact that that it's going to be in the same world, same producers, all that stuff, same studio. Mm-hmm. I am so here for it. I'm so here for it. Yeah, Blue Eye Samurai vibes. Yeah.
Well, and it's funny to me too because like you look at this trailer and I kind of thought. As a matter of fact, I even said something on Threads about this literally right before we went live. I was talking about because so many people were trying to hate on the game, that they have not played yet. let's you can chastise us all you want for standing a game that we haven't played yet, but you look equally as crazy if you are shitting on a game you have not played, like a game that no one has played. But the thing is, I said this in response to a lot of people's criticism. I was like, you know what? If you rocked with Blue Eye Samurai, you can rock with this. This is this, like, I'm not saying it's the exact same thing, but like it's the same kind of vibes. Like the main. And the thing is, it was
wait, there is gameplay.
Oh, the
not
lies,
gameplay, but the walking looked like that was a game.
Yeah, like I think some of this is in engine, but like I don't think all of it is.
No.
Yeah. But the thing that's beautiful about this is that going into this that it's gonna be serious. This is gonna be some serious heat. And let's pause the trailer here. The main reason why people are freaking out is because of this face that I have on the screen right now. For those who do not know, this is I don't want, we'll just say video game voice actor, also
stuntman, right? Stunt woman,
stunt person. Because I actually was educated today. I didn't know this.
Okay. They're MBs? Are they them?
Yeah. Erika Ishii is an NB. Which, for those, if you don't know what that means, basically, non-binary, they, them. I got put on game, respectfully, mind you, and I responded respectfully and kind. So this is going to be something, to my understanding, that I think is going to be pretty awesome, because, once again, I love Blue Eye Samurai. I love Ghost of Tsushima. The themes of both of those different properties are amazing to me, and really well done. On top of the fact that I just love samurai stuff in general. But I always talk about one of my favorite movies of all time, 13 Assassins. Fantastic. By the way, Robo, have you ever seen 13 Assassins?
I have. Okay. Isn't that with Banderas, right? Or no, that's the 13th Warrior. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen 13 Assassins.
I was going to say 13 Assassins. So you know what Takashi Miike is, right? The guy that directed Audition, the Japanese movie about the woman who is like crazy as cat shit, and the dude's trying to like meet a new girlfriend or whatever, and he uses.
Is it in the good place?
It is in the good place. It is.
I'll fix it. I'll fix myself.
He's like, I'm gonna get right.
Yeah, my bad.
but no, I'm just saying, just because. Well, first off, Takashi Miike, fantastic director. He has come such a long way over the years. He used to be kind of a schlocky director. Like, a lot of his movies were very like. Sometimes they were like. I would honestly put some of his movies in so bad they're good category, but also sometimes his movies were just so weird and out there, like Ichi the Killer being one of them is just such a weird movie. It's good, but it's weird as fuck. So is Audition. But one of the movies he directed, and sometimes it's easy to forget that he directed it, was 13 Assassins. And which, if I'm not mistaken, is based on a true story, but it's basically 13 warriors who literally fight off an army of samurai. And a fantastic movie. That's all I'll say. No spoilers here in the chat. That said, I'm already bought in. You've already got me. Yeah. You had me literally just in the first 5 seconds.
You had me at hello. Look, here's the thing though. There's no way. First of all, the Jack Live 5 months subbed over on the Twitch side.
I just saw,
awesome. And Beta over with Rough Rider 86. Here's the thing. Now, when I look back and I think about the issues surrounding Assassin's Creed, the idea, the black samurai was just unthinkable, was angering. And when anybody brought up that the assassin was a Japanese woman, they go, yeah, why couldn't have it just been her? right? Like, why did you have to add a black man in a Japanese game? How disrespectful. But then a new game comes out. No black man.
Nope.
A Japanese woman. The way they said that they wanted it to be on Assassin's Creed.
Literally nothing but Japanese people. Nothing but Japanese people in this game. And it's like, nope. It's still, it's not good enough. Well, here's the thing. What's so funny about that? Ghost of Tsushima was the game that literally put Ubisoft on notice.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Ghost came out and everybody was like, yeah, man, Ghost gave us what we wanted. Y'all been bullshitting. And then what does Ubisoft do after Ghost comes in? Like, oh yeah, man.
I bet.
Go ahead and give them what was it? You remember that shit from Iron Man with Obadiah Stane?
Yeah,
He's like, Tony Stark built this in a cave with scraps.
Yeah, right. First they gave us Assassin's Creed God of War, and now they're giving us Assassin's Creed Ghost of Tsushima.
they're like, man, dude, man, why are these games cooking our shit? We gotta it's the equivalent of a rap beef. Like, like in a rap beef, you got 24 hours to respond on wax. If someone calls you out, this is what Ubisoft is like, oh, man, fuck, people keep calling us out. Okay, wait, God of War was lit. God of War was lit. Fuck. Okay, all right. Give us Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
There you go.
Is that good enough? Is that good? Okay, all right. Okay, but it wasn't good enough. But I mean, people leaving us alone. Oh, man, Ghost of Tsushima. God damn. Okay, all right. Look, what Assassin's Creed bullshit do we have coming up? What do we have coming up? Sir, we have this new one where we're going to be going back to Italy. Get that shit out of here, man. We don't answer samurais with Chow Bela.
Nobody's mad about Italy.
Ain't nobody mad about that shit. Get that shit out of here. God damn it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But no,
man,
it's hilarious to me. And the reason why I kind of want to shift the conversation back a little bit to our protagonist here is because they sparked some controversy. You're probably sitting here wondering to yourself, my God, what did they do? What could they have done? What did they say? Who did they hurt? Have they been canceled? Were they found to be hanging out at the freak off with Diddy? No, none of that.
No.
None of that. It wasn't any of that. I have bad news. This is a perfect opportunity to play this. For those of you who you just wanted a game, you didn't want any woke politics. You didn't want any fucking pronouns. No gender ambiguity.
You didn't want anybody to modern day us.
Yeah, you didn't want to. You wanted to be immersed. You wanted to be immersed in a world. Well,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Well, call me bad news Blerd.
Damn.
As it turns out, Erika Ishii.
It's woke.
They're woke. They're wokey. They're a filthy wokester. Oh, how dare they?
Man, they found that out quick.
Dude, right?
They found that out quick. Like, how miserable, because you're about to bring it up.
Yeah.
The shit that you get, chat, you guys will see in a second. The shit that he's gonna bring up, that is some like eat gut stuff. That's like some like,
oh yes,
I'm gonna go figure out this is who it is. Hey, look at the statements they made, look at the quotes, let's go. And hey, Sketchy got hands. I don't know if they're watching, but they were in the chat. They were in threads.
Oh yeah,
says, the light bills due.
Oh, dude.
The light bill's due.
The light bill is due. Look, let me tell you something. It ain't just a light bill that's due. Motherfucking insurance is due. Rent is due. Taxes is due. Car note is due. Baby, your baby mama got child support that needs to be handed in.
They haven't announced Captain Marvel 3 yet.
Yeah,
God,
right?
how do they expect me to eat? How do they expect me to eat?
How am I supposed to feed my like? What was it? Do you ever remember? Oh man, I don't know if you remember. This might be too much of a deep cut, and I don't want to derail us if it is. But I remember. Oh man, some years ago. It's probably almost 10 years ago. There was this thing where people were getting angry about it was this sausage company, breakfast sausage company. I don't remember which one. It's probably it's an obvious one, but it's just like point of the matter is, I remember this dude calling. He's like, I can't feed no family of 5 on no 8-ounce sausage. That's what I feel like the chuds are saying right now about this. I can't feed my family if there ain't no Captain Marvel 3. Yes, Jimmy Dean. Thank you. Yes.
There you go.
It was Jimmy
and let me
Dean.
tell you all
Yes.
something. Here's what makes this also doubly, and I said there wouldn't be any spoilers. I'm going to drop one spoiler for part 1. Just one. This isn't the first female samurai.
No.
In the series.
No.
They already did it.
Yeah.
That's one of the allies that he had to bring together. He had to bring a whole group of women. One of them was a samurai.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Dude, these folks are so unfucking. Okay, first of all, let's be real here.
You know they didn't play this motherfucker.
They didn't play
You know
that
they didn't
motherfucker.
play it.
Look, I know we probably tell you all this all the time, but let me be honest with you. Unlike these people are not playing the games that they are angry about. They are not watching the movies that they
Reading
claim.
the comics.
Dude, first off, look, they ain't doing none of that shit. None of it. Because if they did, they would already be mad. They would have complained about the first game. They would have claimed they would have been angry about the first game. Not only would they be angry about the first game, they would be complaining about Blue Eye Samurai. When Blue Eye Samurai came out, I didn't hear shit. Maybe that was my own fault because I wasn't really looking, but like usually shit like that, that shit finds you before you find it. Wasn't nobody talking about Blue Eye Samurai in any way that I thought was negative, or like or at least not in any way that was like your typical chud bullshit.
That's right.
Nobody was doing it. It was not happening. It was not a thing. It just did not happen. If it did, it was isolated and did not get very far because
it didn't get any traction. That's
no.
for sure, yeah.
Well, it's the same shit we talked about with X-Men 97. Everybody and their grandma. X-Men 97's woke. It's going to be dead on arrival. It's going to be dead on arrival. They got non-binary characters. They got gay woke shit in it. Yep, this shit's dead. This shit's dead. It's making fun of MAGA. It's dead. Then the show comes out. And for the first 8 weeks of it being out, silence. I mean, you could literally hear you could hear shit going on outside. You could hear you could literally hear the grass growing out of the ground. It was so quiet. And it wasn't really until like the last couple of episodes where they were like, look, man, we got to find something, man. Because look, there's the Marvels. No one's talking about the Marvels anymore. We're not, that ain't really hitting like we thought it would. So we got to find something else. Okay, look, we got to come up with some excuse to talk about X-Men because everybody else is talking about it. We got to get that algorithm popping for us. So here, let's talk about the ratings. Yeah. Make up some shit about the ratings. Yeah. We can use that because they can't prove us wrong. Yeah, we can't prove that we're right, but they can't prove us wrong because no one knows what the fucking ratings are.
That's right.
So they went with that narrative. It's the same shit. It's one of those things. I guarantee you, when Blue Eye Samurai came out, the shit was so fucking good. It was fucking scandal proof. It was fucking negativity proof. You couldn't touch it.
You know what? I got a theory just based off what you just said.
Ooh, I need to make a clip for that too. I need to write these down.
What's that? Which one?
Every time someone says I have a theory, I always think about the episode of Buffy, the musical episode where it's like I have a theory, and it's like it could be bunnies. Like I don't know. Anyway, carry on.
Listen, there are some things that are just like really big, like cultural events, right? Like Game of Thrones and shit like that, Breaking Bad, right? I think that when it comes to big events, like everybody was watching, maybe not like Game of Thrones, but lots of people who had Netflix were watching Blue Eye Samurai. You
Right.
couldn't really make fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't really sit there and say, because everybody just look at you like you're crazy. Like this is dope.
Yeah.
But you know what they do? They take stuff that like not everybody's watching, like comic books and video games. There's a niche things, you know what I mean? So they could sit there and have their Gen X, like really our generation and older, you know, talk about this comic book, talk about this video game and stuff, knowing damn well that 80% of the people who pay their bills are not reading these comics, are not watching this anime, are not playing this video game. And so they get to say whatever the fuck they want to say. But if it's on Netflix, they'll try, but it doesn't gain traction because they know they'll look stupid.
Yep.
I think it's strategic. By the way, real quick, I'm not sure when it's supposed to hit landfall, but I saw it in the chat. Appreciate you bringing that up. If you are in Florida, be safe.
Oh, yes.
If you're in Georgia, be safe. Hurricane Helene is now Category 4.
Oh.
I was trying to see when it was supposed to make landfall, but it's definitely going right up through the Gulf. I mean, it's already past Tampa, it looks like. So you're probably already seeing storms if you're in the area. So just be safe if you're in its path, and don't be brave.
Please
Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there, and then you can just come back later.
Please don't. Please do not try to. Don't try and be one of those people that thinks they can just just no sell that shit. It's this shit's serious. It's serious.
Damn, Smoke One. Did you tell me you had family in Savannah before? I'm in Savannah. I didn't know that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's wild. Small world.
Dude. I like love to see it. I love to see it. Hey, you know what? While we are taking a brief moment here too, I do want to hit some of these super chats we got.
Yeah.
We got one here. This is from Gokon Sure His Baby's father says, if the gender or race of the protag in a story is your primary source of criticism, you are either a child or truly weak of character. Man, look, I cannot say this enough. I cannot say this enough. Based. That is based. It's based. Yep. Because I'm sorry if you are because look, that's like not even like, I mean, yeah, I think it's important for like, visibility and for people to feel seen, but let's be honest, when playing a video game, it's the last thing I think about. Like, or I won't say the last thing, but it's definitely not even the first five. Like, when I think about a game, I'm thinking about, okay, does it play well? Does it hold my attention? What is the gameplay loop something that speaks to me on some level? Does the game respect my time? Is it glitchy? And if so, how egregious are the glitches? Is it something that breaks the game, or is it something that is it like Cyberpunk 2077 on day one release, or is it like or is it more like a more recent one, Star Wars Outlaws, which is glitchy, but in my opinion the glitches are so they're so innocuous, and like most of the time I don't even notice them, or I don't care. Like if it's like bullshit like texture pop-ins, I'm like, whatever.
But I mean, but you didn't actually bring up one of the most important things, and I don't even know how Star Wars Outlaw does jiggle physics.
Oh
right?
shit!
So like, how does that go?
I'm not gonna lie, man. It wasn't. I couldn't take the game as seriously.
It would have been an A, but now it's a B- because it didn't have jiggle physics.
Yeah, it was actually it's a B- because I feel like it was a B cup, but I'm joking. I'm joking. I want to make it clear. I'm joking. I don't care about K Vess's rack. Honestly, I can't even see it half the time because her back is to me. I don't. That's right. It is literally the furthest thing from my mind. But in all seriousness though, like, yeah, I think about so many other things, and it's kind of like when that whole thing happened with Starfield, and old boy was getting mad about the pronouns, getting current date or whatever. Here's the thing: do you know how long it took me to click male? When it got to the point in the character creation portion of the game in Starfield, it took me like not even a second.
Click.
I just was like I didn't even think about it. Like, 'cause I think it was the options were male, female, non-binary, or I think they listed it as non-binary. And when I saw the option, I just went male and kept on going.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't something I had to think about. It wasn't like I don't know, man. Like this old Sinbad joke when you like at McDonald's and you're like, yeah, I don't know, man. They got pictures of food on the register, but I don't know. I don't know if I should click on this button for the fries or this button over here because someone did a bad artistic job on this cash register, so I don't know which one I should click on for this order. Like, it's not like that. It's not like that. It's like it was literally like click mail and kept on going. Though,
but you were gonna get to why she's woke.
Oh,
you were on your way.
Yeah. Let's hit this other one real quick too.
Yeah.
Just what?
Yeah, go ahead.
This one kind of derails us a little bit, but I'm gonna answer it because it's
we need practice. We need practice.
We need practice.
2
Okay,
minutes.
there you go.
2 minutes tops.
So Stomp 10 with the $4.99 comes in and says, what's up, Blerds? Super random question. What's your favorite Spawn story or video game? I will say my favorite Spawn story is the first 20 to 50 some odd issues of the original Spawn comic. Everything after that is stupid to me. Everything after that just gets dumber and dumber and dumber with the telling. And I did not like any of the Spawn video games. I thought they were all trash. They were just not good. Not good at all.
Here's my answer, and it's super fast. I apologize if this gets me canceled, but Spawn is a character whose design and concept I love, and I do not enjoy the stories.
That's fair.
I've tried reading them, and I'm like super psyched. I'm like, man, this dude looks badass. And I'm reading it, and I'm just like, what's going on? This is dumb.
It's dumb. This is fucking stupid.
I don't have one because I don't really care for the stories that they've told so far.
No. I will say this too. If you really want to get hyper specific, I'll say the Spawn animated series that was on HBO back in the 90s. That was actually
I remember that.
That was good. That was good. Comic, honestly.
Okay.
The comic could have learned a lot.
Too. I liked it.
The comic should have learned from the animated series. I think the animated series did a better job of telling the story than the comic was doing. But that's it. To get us back on, we're going to talk about why Erika Ishii is considered a wokester. So, first, let's talk about the first tweet. The first tweet, because someone got angry. Someone got angry because Erika blocked them.
Yes.
And it gets even more interesting because once again, and some of you may have noticed I've been kind of struggling with this because once again when I get new information, it takes me a minute to kind of get it cemented in my brain. But like I've been kind of like kind of tiptoeing around and trying to like make sure I stay on point with the fact that Erika Ishii is non-binary. So once again, you're already kind of perpetrating right here when you come out, you're saying like, all right, well, the actress for the Ghost of Tsushima sequel is actively blocking people on Twitter. That will work wonders for the game, I'm sure. Here's saying none of that has anything to do with the success of the game. I actually find this quite because
absolutely.
Life is too short. Robo, you and I have talked about this, like, off mic, on mic. Life is too short to be entertaining chuds. I'm sorry. It just, they did nothing wrong here. They did
wellness first.
Yeah.
Wellness first.
Because here's the thing. I'm sure that, and I know for a fact, Erika has their fans. Erika has a very, I would dare say, devoted fan base. Because just in the span of me, just my little self, bringing them up in conversation on threads, I saw a lot of people who
I love Erica. They're so awesome.
Yeah,
Yada, yada, yada.
like and people sharing very interesting factoids about them that I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm a recent convert. So I was like, oh, you know what? I get it. I like someone shared a clip of I think I don't know what this was in relation to, but they were amongst a panel of other people, and they had these little tree stumps that they were all sitting on. And Erica, counter to everyone else was just sitting down. Erica was perched on the tree stump almost as if they were like on Disney's Gargoyles or like Spider-Man or some shit.
Like a ninja or some shit. Yeah.
And someone like just mid-conversation stopped and said, how are you comfortable like
right?
that? And they refer to themselves as a gargoyle. Like a little goblin gargoyle or something like that. So I was like, you know what? Someone who can like literally just like roll with something like that and just like be totally like comfortable in their own skin and not be like just being like, it is something you probably hear a lot of people say, but I think is really emphasized in this case. Someone who's so unbothered and unbossed about an entire situation that like they can just be like, yeah, whatever. I mean, this is my thing. But it goes a little bit deeper than this. People started pulling out more tweets. More quotey fingers evidence that Erika Ishii is a terrible person. Here, I have this one right here. What the hell is her problem? This is Ghost of Yotei's protagonist, the face of the game and voice actor, prepare to meet the craziest person in the gaming industry. Okay, first off, stop. This is Tuesday. This is Tuesday right here. But let's I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because I want y'all to be able to see this a little bit better. So let's go with offending tweet number one. I say offending in air quotes because it's not offensive. Erica says in a tweet from was this May 28th of 2021, says, you show your racist ass.
If you. I read the context later. It didn't make sense at first.
Okay, got you. Okay, okay. I was like, if it's at first, I almost said, bless you. Anyway, so, if you show your racist ass about the talented Asian American actors on a certain big franchise that is finally casting ethnically appropriately, I will boot you from my community so fast. I swear to Genova. Which, by the way, you swore you swore on Genova like you were swearing on your mama, so I already respect you. And they went on to say, now please support indigenous communities. Let's start to help right the history of wrongs that Columbus only started. This is likely in response to Columbus Day.
So check this out.
Yes.
Look at Exhibit A and Exhibit B of why she's the craziest person in the gaming industry. Now, here's the thing, is that obviously we're woke. Got it, right?
Right.
There's nothing to hide. I don't give a fuck about it. We're reclaiming that shit. Hashtag stay woke. Okay?
Yes.
Now.
Here, actually, I gotta... Yeah, there you go. I had to hit that for the audience.
Okay.
So sorry. I gotta. Or actually, no. You know, here. Let me do it again because I don't think it went through. Here you go. There you go. Y'all can have that. That's for
Remember,
y'all.
I can't hear you, so you gotta let me know when the cues are coming.
Yeah, you're good. You do you. You do you.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Is like, can I see sometimes where someone who is an activist or is woke or whatever does something that I agree with, but I can, based off of like what I can sit there and go, this is going to look crazy to other people. Right.
You radical leftist, you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when I see like an environmental activist throw paint on something, I go, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like,
I say base. I say base.
Right.
I'm like, yeah.
But I also know that somebody else is going to go, what the fuck is wrong with you? And when somebody says, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't think that person is being irrational. Like, I'm like, yeah, I get why you're upset, but I also get why that motherfucker's based, right? So
yeah, two things can be true at the same time.
What is this? What is this? Is this throwing paint on the Mona Lisa? This is, hey, Exhibit A. Hey, don't be racist just because they're casting appropriately. Exhibit B. Support indigenous people. Columbus did bad stuff.
Base.
These are fucking normal, everyday, everybody fucking, even conservatives go, okay, Columbus is bad, who cares? Like, they don't say he's good. They said, well, some do. But most of them now, because you just can't deny history, go get over it, right? That's what the conservative position is.
Correct.
Not that he's good. They say get over it, who cares, right? These are just regular ass statements.
Regular.
Exhibit A and B on being crazy.
And then it goes a little deeper here too. We got another one that says, apparently in Ghost of Yotei, a progressive activist known for hating the police and telling straight women who disagree with LGBT to log off is not just the VA for the game. She is also the face and mocap of the new Sucker Punch title. It's an asset, ready to save money.
I probably misgendered them like 1,000 times in that rant.
Yeah, and that's
I apologize.
No. You said nothing wrong. This is all facts, right? And this is why, like, I don't even take any of these people seriously, is because, once again, they are they're and the thing is, they know what they're doing. That's why they're doing. That's why they're saying it the way that they're saying it. And let's see, what is it? I think we got another one here as well.
Wait, hold on. Decade Out says they hate cops and TERFs. This reads like an endorsement.
Right.
This is what's funny whenever they do this, right? Just like when they talk about, like, it's a socialist, and I'm over here like, I wish, right? Man. You told me the voice actor is known for hating the police and telling homophobes to log off. Like, no, stop. You know what I mean? Like, don't tell me more because I already love her.
Right?
You're not making it worse, homie.
I'm like, look, man, don't threaten me with a good time. All right? Look, don't do. Well, like I said, we go here. We got some more based takes that apparently have upset people. Is the VA mocap of Ghost of Yotei okay? Japanese people are in for a rude awakening with the new game. Okay, so first off, leave Japanese people out of this. I'm almost willing,
like they fucking know.
Look, just because you use an anime profile pic, that don't make you Japanese pimping. That don't make you Japanese.
I connect. I watch subs. I think I know what the Japanese culture is like.
Right? It's like I watch. I watch subs because I'm a real alpha male. I'm not a beta male cuck. But no, we got right here. They say when I say they, I'm referring to Erica in this case, not the original poster. But they say, also can't help but notice the article focused mostly on the merchandise of our game and not which Pokemon is fuckable, which we spent far more time on in that episode. But fine. I guess I'll be the one to just keep us focused up, or I think they've been focused on the important questions. And they go on to say, abolish the police. It is unconscionable to allow this racist institution that terrorizes the citizens they are sworn to protect. Abolish the police. Here's the thing, like Robo just said, based. This is based. This is. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm at a point in my life where I think, saying abolish the police is literally the bare minimum you could say. I think what people need to understand, though, is that abolish the police doesn't mean the thing that I think people think that it means sometimes. A lot of people think that, like, oh, we're supposed, like, when people say defund the police or abolish the police, they think it means to just completely get rid of police altogether and not replace it with anything. Yeah, and it's happening. No, not even tomorrow. And it's happening. Like, you know how that, like, we get those video game trailers and you can play it right now. Like, that's what they think. They're like, yeah, we're abolishing the police today. And guess what? They're no longer here. Look at that. Boom! We just Thanos snapped them out of existence. Isn't that just crazy? Is that not crazy? But no, it's what people don't understand is this just means that we need to take the system and it needs to be reworked. The system as it is broken. We need to dismantle it, but also put something back in its place. It doesn't mean get rid of police altogether. People, I almost wish there was different wording for it that would make it easier for people to digest who do not have.
Well, it's about abolishing our police.
Yeah,
like whatever comes after that, because we have fixed the system that lends. It's a what's a Ouroboros, right? It's a snake eating its tail, where it's we have the system that necessitates cops. The system necessitates cops. So all you have to do is change the system, and 99% of the reason why we need cops don't exist anymore. Correct. And then you have abolished police. Now, whatever agency takes care of like the criminally insane, the worst of the worst, whatever the fuck, right? But we can't sing her praises enough. Allure Naughty did a great video on abolition. Check it out. Go to her channel. She breaks down abolition, and then she also breaks down, not to get too off into the weeds, but there's another one, because people always have the, what do we do with rapists? What do we do? That's not realistic. That's right. And she's like, who fucking cares? It's like, it's the same thing about me being a socialist. It's not about the fact that I think that I can make America a socialist nation. It's that the journey towards getting there just makes us better. Right. The journey towards abolishing prisons and abolishing cops is about fixing the system. So why not fix the system? Maybe we never get to abolishment, but that path, the road that I'm trying to get to, you know what? If you're Christian in the chat, think of it as becoming Christ-like, right? Yeah. If you're told to become Christ-like, but you never will be until the coming, then does that mean you stop trying? No, you always try, right? That's what the pastor tells you. That's the same thing for socialism, the same thing for abolishing the police and abolishing the prisons.
Every time.
Back on topic.
But no, they like I said, so far, base takes just all across the board. They also going to say, look, now is the time to reach across the aisle to Trump supporters and tell them, fuck racism and homophobia and fascism. That's not a difference. Oh, do you know? Well, also, I just want to say real quick before I finish their statement, I want to make sure I make it clear. When I first read this part, I got real scared. Because I always hate when people say we need to reach across the aisle. Fuck that shit. I don't reach across the aisle. The only way you... Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm going to say it. The only reason you reach across the aisle is you need to chin check a Nazi. That's the only reason you reach across the aisle.
Slap the shit out of him.
Hey, slap a fascist in the mouth. That's how you reach across the aisle, goddammit. But once I read the rest, I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Still based. Mm-hmm. Woo! You got... I was like, Erica, you almost fucked this up. But no. But once I read the rest of it, I was like, see, this is why you should read the whole statement before you comment. But no, but they go on to say, that's not a difference of political ideology. That is oppression, and we reject it. Look. Based. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not supposed to like this person. I mean, I have seen nothing but funny videos where they are affable, lovable, really cool, laid back, sometimes high energy, sometimes just chill, and other times just being a really awesome voice actor and mocap actor. I don't know what, like so far. I mean, I haven't got to the bottom one yet, so I don't know. Maybe I'm going to see something. We're gonna leave room to
definitely
judge.
Like one of the words in there.
Oh yeah,
the femme fatale.
I like that. Actually, you know what?
That's dope.
I'm stealing that.
Yep.
But no,
I need you to put femme fatale somewhere in your book that you're writing.
There you go.
Somebody has to use femme fatale.
Femme fatale. I like it. No, it's happening. It's already happened. I'm doing it right now. But no, Erica goes on to say, drunk guy got up in my space at the arcade to ask, are you single? While I was playing a rhythm game, I shouted, dude, if you bother me while I'm playing a game, I will kick your fucking ass. As my girlfriend and femme fatale walked up to flank me, haven't seen him since. Here's the thing. They said nothing wrong. I have yet to see
it's a personal interaction. Yeah, personal interaction. She's People do this shit all the time. You can't even have like personal tweets out there because they will figure out a way to just pull it out and make it something it's not. Or even if it was, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Even if it was, who cares? They're a voice actor.
Right.
They're the voice actor. Somebody in the chat said it. Like, do they know they're not the character's a fictional person? It's not based on Erika Ishii?
well, also, I just want to point out, too, as a person that used to play Dance Dance Revolution, I did not like when people tried to hold conversations with me while I was trying to play the game. Like, I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm trying to concentrate. Like, I'm trying to concentrate on the game, and I'm also trying to, like, not be out of breath, which I would definitely be if I'm trying to hold a conversation with a motherfucker, like, while I'm trying to play this fucking, game or whatever. Like, please, stop. Like, look, here's the thing. I would see it no differently if someone walked up next to me at a urinal and just started trying to hold a conversation with me while I'm trying to take a piss.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why? Like, what? Like if we're friends, whatever, I don't care. But like a complete stranger, we don't know each other, dude, get the fuck away from me. Like that, like wait till I'm at the sink. Wait till I'm at the sink when I'm not like, trying to take a piss. Or like sitting on the stall trying to take a shit. Like, get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. And I would also go to say, let's see, I think we have another one here. I don't know how, let's see. I think this might have actually been the original tweet. I might have done these a little out of order. But, but this right here. This right here. This is where things, I think, this kind of tells you how the sausage is made a little bit.
Urinal talk.
The AAA. Look. So how's it hanging? How's it hanging, cuz? Little to the left. Back the fuck up. But no, the AAA Western gaming experience, critically acclaimed game with a male lead, tons of money and prestige, fans cheer across the globe, upcoming bait and switch. Here's the empowered lesbian and non-binary woman you always asked us for, bro. Here's the thing, and I don't know who needs to hear this. Ghost of Tsushima, like, I think, I want to kind of explain what this is that this person is complaining about. They're complaining about the fact that Ghost of Tsushima had a male protagonist. And now the sequel is being made for the game. There's now a female protagonist. Well, I am here to tell you, gentle listener or watcher, whichever you may be, there's a reason for that. The story of Ghost of Tsushima was done. There was no more story for Jin because, you see, Ghost of Tsushima is based on actual events. It's based on history. I don't want to spoil it. I'm just saying, but the thing is, there is no reason for you to continue following the main character because their story is finished. It's not to say you couldn't make more story, but I mean, at the end of the day, the story is finished. And this is a new story. It takes place in the same universe. But it's like, it would be like, okay, you watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, 2, and 3. You get to the end. We have seen the story. The Guardians have rode off into the sunset. And then we get a new Guardians movie. And wait a minute. Most, if not all, of the original cast is gone. Why? Because their story is finished. The story is finished. God damn it. Stop. I'm so tired. I'm tired of these people. I'm very tired of these people. I just gotta say it. I just have to say it.
They don't make shit. They don't fucking give a shit. Somebody who'll be left unnamed. They will die and nobody will know their name. What movie is that? Wants to say, oh, now it's based on bullshit stories. First of all,
calm down.
I think like 99% of your video games are based on bullshit stories.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear about fiction.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be super upset how fiction works.
You've clearly never played Double Dragon before. Oh my god. What was that story based on?
It's not real. Mega Man's not real.
Like what? What do you mean? I saved the princess. Shit. Super Mario's real to me, damn it. Oh, sure it is. Sure it is. Sure it is. No, yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Keyless motors out here.
Oh shit. Let's go.
He said.
He's like, wait a minute. Gizmo said, my grandpa told me once, never talk to another man while holding your dick.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless that's your thing. Definitely don't talk to me, because
yeah.
I got a shy bladder, and I'm pissed if you make me have to start concentrating all over again. Damn.
That's kind of
honestly, man. You made me stop peeing, and now I gotta wait again.
It's like, God damn it. Well, to me, it's just it's not even weird because of like, oh my God, you're making me feel things. No,
bro,
it's not.
I don't even like it when my wife talks to me,
dude. Okay, all right. You know what? Here,
I need peace,
bruh.
Hey, babe, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Can I take a shit? This is my 5 minutes. This is my 5 to 26 minutes, depending on what game I'm playing.
Nah. Look, don't talk to me. Don't come in the room and try and sit in the, like what the fuck are you doing?
Like, can you leave? Like, we're married. Like,
and better yet,
give a fuck.
And better yet, don't invite me to come into the room while you're pissing or taking shit, because I don't want to.
Everybody talks about this shit. Hey, look, if that's cool with you, that's cool with you. But it has nothing to do with women don't fart, nothing like that. I don't give a fuck. I don't even look. I don't need to be sitting there listening to my wife fart and poop while she's having a conversation. That we have a little room called the bathroom for a reason, and there's a door that closes. Talk to me after that shit, okay?
Facts.
Don't bother me. Don't even think about me. Yeah, man. If my ears start burning, I'll be pissed.
Oh yeah, no. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be mad. Like I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be angry. I'm not gonna be a happy camper if someone tries to have a conversation with me, either while I'm using the bathroom or they are using it. I'm like, look, man, hurry up and take your shit or you piss whatever, and then come talk to me. Or like if it's me, like, look, man, can you come back later? Like you like at least wait till I get to the sink. Wait till I get to the sink. When I get to the sink, it's fair game. I'm like, all right, whatever.
I'll tell you what G Martinez just said deserves a way bigger, way more attention than the Jib gift thing. I wish this was a way bigger internet meme fight than Jib gift. But G Martinez says, wash your hands before you touch your dick. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Dude. You're over here touching shit, doorknobs and stuff, and then you go and you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
It's funny you bring that up, because I actually remember that was actually the one quote I took away from the old Don King biopic that was on, or maybe it was Tyson. I think it was actually Tyson. It was the Mike Tyson story thing that was on HBO like way back. But yeah, dude was like, he's like, aren't you gonna wash your hands? He's like, no, I'll wash my hands before I touch my dick.
That's
right. I was like, dude. I was like,
babe, do you pee on your hands when you?
It's like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Well, this is what you think. But no, Gearless Mo, thank you for that. 1999 super chat, and we also got Gearless Mo out here with the 20 gifted subs out here. Bam, just out here chilling, just doing the thing.
That's what's up.
Everybody catching it. Everybody fucking catching it.
And if you're new, don't forget. Not pinned, I don't think, is it? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I'm over here talking shit, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Shit. He is on it, doggone it. Don't forget that if you head over to streamlabs.com/blerd without fear, go ahead and you can tip over there. You can tip here. You can super chat. You can do all the shiza. But just know that if you do tip over on the Streamlabs part,
yes,
most of it comes to us.
Yes. So, just putting that out there.
Appreciate ya. Also,
just putting that out there.
We do call-ins. And
yes, we do.
For the foreseeable future, they will be free.
Yes.
But who knows? Who knows? Yes. Who knows how that works? Who knows what the future brings? You know, you just don't know.
We never know.
There's there's an infinite amount of possibilities. But while it is free, I would take advantage. And we will go ahead and drop that. Actually, the Discord link is in the description on YouTube,
Yes.
and it's down in the panels on Twitch.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
If you scroll all the way down the rooms, you will see the chat rooms, and the bottom one will be called waiting room. You can just go ahead and pop yourself inside there. We'll see you waiting. I don't really give a shit about the order, so don't worry about who comes first. I don't even know. So we're just picking people at random.
Yeah,
okay?
it doesn't put you in like a it doesn't put you in like a or like it just we just be picking. Also, real quick before I forget, we also got another one. Speaking of Streamlabs, we got one from A Juxon in with the $5. And this one says, "What's good, gang? One of my favorite parts of your show is hearing who you send into hell or tell them it's woke. Keep up the great work. Hey, look, this is what we do. This is the service that we provide. This is the service we provide.
That's it. You know what's great? I don't even know who he's sending to hell sometimes, and it's like a highlight of my night.
Yeah,
you know? And I'm on the show. I'm like,
it's like,
what's he gonna say?
Hey, you know what? I actually thought like this is actually one of the rare times I've actually thought about it ahead of time. I'll just say there was a certain documentary that came out this week, and let's just say. There's a hint. There's a docu-series that dropped on Netflix this week, and
not the one I'm thinking of then. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on anti-Israel.
Oh yeah. So yeah. No, actually, first I was thinking like, what is he talking about?
What is he talking about? Like, yeah.
I was like, oh, that was like, got you.
Yeah. By the way, go look up the music to play again and give it a 1-star rating. Thanks.
Yeah. There you go. Love it. Absolutely fucking love it. But no, like I just, man, I personally feel like there are a lot of people who have, and I think this is actually true. I think this is probably, I think I'm more likely right on this take than not. I think there are a lot of people who have been either knowingly or unknowingly, I think more likely unknowingly, because I know for a fact I was in that category, unknowingly a fan, or not, I won't even say fan, just someone who maybe was of the belief or in some other way felt that a performance delivered by Erika Ishii was good. Might have helped. I don't know if I'd go as far as say made the game for you, but I guarantee there's probably been some game, some sort of experience that Erika has been a part of that a lot of people, that have engaged with it have walked away thinking like, oh, yeah. Like case in point, if you want to think about the video game side of things, Erika's been in, to my understanding, probably one of the more recent things people are largely talking about is Mortal Kombat 1, where the character Sector, because this is all like a kind of like a reboot, like a alternate universe type deal. The character Sector is female this time around, and Erika Ishii provides the voiceover for that character.
Dang, they should have had her play Ironheart.
Man, yeah. Look, that would have been like both woke and wrong at the same time.
Yeah,
like,
she would have. She would have got it from both ends.
Like they like man, like this is bullshit, and they'd be like, yeah. That's how you do.
That's some shit.
Like, see, it's the agenda, man. But no, they also played a character in Cyberpunk 2077, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, once again.
Oh, wow.
And pretty much all cases, none of them use their face. It's usually approximations or characters are already kind of like put together, but they're just kind of coming in and filling in a role. And if you're anime head, the only anime that I think I'm terribly familiar with that Erika's done is Sailor Juno in the Sailor Moon series. Some of you may or may not be familiar with that. So, and there's also I forgot. I actually left out a video game. Apex Legends. I think that's actually where most people probably know Erica from. Because I believe
the portal runner thing.
Valkyrie, I think, is the name
of
their character. Okay. I haven't touched Apex Legends since.
No, Sweat Lords ruined that one.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say, dude, if I said 2021, I think that would be generous. Or actually, no, if I said 2022, it would be generous. So yeah, that would be me being very generous with how long ago it's been. It's been a while. I'll put it this way: I haven't played since Apex Legends was put on Steam. If that gives other people a timeline, but it's okay. First off,
start playing Hunt Showdown.
First off, Screwface, you're out of pocket. But also you're not wrong.
He's out of line, but he's right.
You're out of pocket, but you're right.
You know what I like about Hunt Showdown? That shit. You know what it's like? It's like you're on it, right? You're on it, and you tell yourself you can stop anytime, and it and you can't stop, and it ruins your life, and it ruins your family, and then you say, and you hit rock bottom, and you say, I'm done, right? And you don't play. You're not getting the next one. Maybe you go to rehab and you play some Baldur's Gate 3, you play some Dragon's Dogma. And then one day, the old plug comes around, and he says, "Hey, we're dropping a DLC. Here's what the new skin looks like." You're like, all right,
I mean,
I could try. I could try to play for a little bit. We ain't playing it forever. Done.
Yeah.
I haven't played not one other video game except for Hunt. Because every time I'm like, hey, you want to play Hunt? And I think to myself, if Blerd says no right now, I'm gonna get back on Cyberpunk, or I'm gonna finish Black Wukong, or what? Black Myth Wukong.
Oh yeah, Black Myth Wukong.
And every time he's like, "Yeah, I'm down," or LFG. And I'm like, "All right, I'll play some Wukong tomorrow. Let's go."
Yeah,
7 hours later.
Sometimes it'll just be me putting in like a random GIF that's like, "Time to hunt."
That's it. That's it. And I'll be chilling on the couch with the wife, like, "You all right, babe? You going to bed soon?" Yeah. I'm just gonna get to the room.
Like I think what was it no bullshit. The other day I was legit sitting on the couch with Cynthia. We were watching I think it was when we had just finished
Don't judge
watching
me,
Chimp Crazy.
Sometimes I just forget to close it.
Yeah, he's like, this motherfucker. But when I got the message, hey, you want to do some hunt? And I was like, what? Good night, babe. gave her a kiss on the cheek, got up and went
One
to the
time
back.
you told me, like, yeah, finishing the show real quick, and I'm trying to imagine how they're going. Like, all right, that's enough episodes, right? I'm gonna save the rest for tomorrow. I don't want to finish all of them.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, man, we actually got like, I was like, man, we were watching. We were actually one night. I think we were watching Ted Lasso, and we were on the second season, and we had 2 episodes left in that season. But we had like there was like a really heavy one, and not heavy, but it was like it was kind of a. It was one of those kind of an emotional roller coaster,
right?
And I was like, and you had hit me up, and Cynthia was thinking about whether or not she wanted to keep watching. It's like, ooh, or no, I think we had one more episode left. That's what it was, because she was actually seriously considering staying up and watching one more. And I was like, well, we could save it for tomorrow, because this was kind of heavy.
Plus, you need a mental break.
Yeah, you need a mental break. I was like, we can't just go right in. We just can't go right into that. I was like, okay, she bought it. Let's go. I was like, let's go.
That's why our group chat is called We Ain't Shit.
Yeah. And look, I can't tell you how quickly I booted up Hunt and was like, clacking that double barrel and getting my loadout right. And be like, ooh, let me get in the shooting range real quick. Let me get my aim right before I go up in here. But no.
And I can't even figure out if maybe a better analogy than addiction to drugs.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a better analogy is an abusive relationship.
Oh,
because
man,
after
yeah.
it treated us last night, you would think we could go, you know what? This game. Fuck this game. But it's not. I'm looking at the time like, okay, we got maybe 20, 30 minutes left of this conversation.
Let me maybe do some phone
go hang out with the wife a little bit, you know.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna go ask my daughter how the soccer game
y'all
went.
don't see the good times. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't see the good times. You don't see the times where we're happy together. You know what I mean? You don't know my life.
You don't know Hunt Showdown the way I know Hunt Showdown.
The way we do.
Right?
You know what it is? You're jealous.
You're jealous
of our relationship and the level of love we have between Hunt and I. You know what I'm saying?
Look, after that ass whooping we took, after that beating we took last night on Hunt, like I'm talking no extractions. I think we picked up tokens, but we got laid down. Didn't get out
all night. We didn't even play a short night because of it. We played a normal. I usually get up around 2 a.m.
Yep.
All night. Not one W.
Nope.
Wax after wax after wax. Just going,
bruh.
And we were so defeated at the end. It's just like,
yeah.
All right, man, I'm gonna get up. And you're like,
yeah, man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I was like,
go to bed, stare at the ceiling.
Look, wait a minute. Why was I sitting there like old boy on Narcos and shit? Like I was like just standing like standing by the window, like sitting in the kitchen, just like. Or no, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the one that got me, and y'all have no clue what I'm talking about. But the match where we got chased down by the solo and we finally dropped him, only to get waylaid by a team of rats. And by rats, I mean people who play very sneakily and they don't try
pick
to
up the scraps.
Yeah,
they only third party.
Yeah, they only third party. They don't never want to directly engage. They want to wait till you're at your weakest. And when those motherfuckers laid us down, man, it was at that moment right there. I was just kind of like I kind of felt like that Ben Affleck meme. I was like, "Hello, darkness, my old friend," and I was just like, and then literally, we're sitting here, we're literally, because like we had that dopamine. It's like, oh, dude, we back, baby, we back.
All we gotta do is extract.
And it was like, plow. Oh, it was like, oh shit, we out.
And when I die, I don't even spectate right away.
No, he's like
I sit there in the darkness of the menu, and I sit there and my eyes start open, right? Because when you die, when your partner dies, it's a different sound than when they kill somebody else. You'll hear like the yell of a right. Mm-hmm. That's when they kill somebody else. But when they die, it's like it's like means because now you're both dead, right? And I just sit there and I'm like, I don't spectate. I don't want to like get upset or he's on your left. He's on your left. I just sit there. I'm just like,
it's like no. We got to use this.
And when that hard ching happens, I'm like,
back to the menu.
And he's not getting. He's just like, again, we lose. We're just losing all night.
And I just want to say, after that ass whooping, please believe when I turned on my computer this morning and Steam opened up. And then I saw that notification that the new hunter skin and weapon skins were live. Yeah. How quickly do you think after that ass whooping?
Did you cop it?
I was like, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was like, go ahead and get it.
You know what?
Go ahead.
You know what it was? We didn't have the right skin last night. That's all.
No, we did. That's what it was. What I mean? That's what it was.
Yeah.
See, if I would have had the right, like, so y'all understand. If I would have had the right weapon skin, that match would have gone differently. Because see, then I'd have been like, oh man, look at my shotty, man. Look at that joint. Man, both barrels just glistening like that. Oh man, it's got the little etchings on it. It ain't that regular shotty. We're just like, oh man, this is vanilla. This is regular. This is regular. This is
regular degular.
Yeah, this is basic, man. This is the tier 1 joint, man. I need the tier 3. If I'd had tier 3 joint, you're out of one, right? That would have changed everything, right? But no, No, man, it's but we got shit on. I'll freely admit that shit. It wasn't even that we were just getting shit on by players. It wasn't even that.
Because sometimes that's how you make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
We did good too long. They fed us to higher MMRs. They're better than us. Of course we get waxed. We got waxed all night. And then we're like, yeah, they're probably good. 2-star, brand new players.
Yep.
Hardly any hours on. I'm like,
all right, okay. It was the fact that like the game was shitting on us. It was like
oh yeah, that didn't help either. Like crashing and shit. That made it worse because you're already losing, and then you crash. And you're like, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna cry. Right fucking here.
Actually, wait a minute. I take it back. I think we did get out once. Did we? I think we did get out once, didn't we? No, we didn't get out that time. Never mind. The lies I told myself. We didn't get out.
I think you remember, and then they jumped us at the extraction and killed us.
They jumped us at the extraction and killed us.
Yep.
Never mind. I tried to make I tried to make something special out of this, but you know how that goes.
Man.
You know how that goes. But no, all that was, I don't know. I guess at this point, I'm just gonna say, and I probably should have played this earlier, but I think you guys know the vibes by this point. The calls are open. It's a case. In case nobody
come on
knew.
in if you would like to.
In case no one knew.
Let's look up over here. Do you have? Nope, we don't. All right, cool.
No, okay. Well, we bullshit a little bit. Yeah, we bullshit a little bit.
Some of the content creators diving into politics are forgetting they've got a crowd to influence. They need an exorcism too. Hit them with that pocket sand. Get them back in their lane.
I mean,
wait, I'm trying to figure out the theme. Like, what is it? Like, you're talking about like gamers, like non-political content creators are talking about politics too much? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah. So if I don't know, I don't remember who this was because, like I said, I actually legitimately do not watch very many
Asmongold T-Street said, well,
content
if you're
creators.
watching Asmongold, that's your first mistake.
I was about to say, oh yeah, okay. First off, yeah, Asmongold. Okay, nah. I think I watched Asmongold for all of like I think a couple of days, maybe a week at most. Back when Diablo 4 first came out, and it was only because like I think at the time he was actually kind of talking about the game. And there was no like he didn't have any there was no like agenda going on. I was like,
right.
I was like, I kind of agree with what he's saying about the game. I mean, it's like back when y'all remember back when they had to have the fucking workplace meeting about Diablo 4, like like when you work a job and like everybody fucking up, and then y'all got to have that the district managers got to come in. It's almost like that scene from Glengarry Glen Ross where Alec Baldwin is just shitting on people for like a solid 20 minutes. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like when they had to have that shit for Diablo 4, but they had to live stream it to the audience so that we knew that they fucked up.
That's right.
That's right. It was around that time. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, man. He's kind of making some points about why this game is sucking. And then he started like going off on tangents about woke this and woke that. And I was like, dude, I was like, all right, bro. All right.
Yeah. I only just started watching streamers. Like, there's a lot of big streamers that I never heard of because I only started watching streamers probably like 2018-ish, really, and so brand new, yeah, preacher.
I like it.
But
you know the vibes.
I tell you what, there's a red flag I have now. I have a new red flag.
Ooh, what's
channels? It's channels that have a specific rule: no politics.
Oh yeah, no,
it's a red flag now. Because before, because this is the kind of person I am, I usually give people the benefit of the doubt, right? Because I don't know anything about the streaming culture or anything like that. So I was just like, oh, I guess that's smart because it's gonna cause arguments. Yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not. Every time I see somebody break their own rule, I realize why they say no politics. It's because they're right wingers. every time, like, oh, I see, because if you talk about politics, you're going to lose followers because you're actually a fucking racist piece of shit. Got you. Okay. All
You're
right.
a fucking ghoul. You're a right-wing ghoul, and you know that your opinions are not popular. Here's the thing.
That's right.
I remember even before, like, this year, like, I remember as far back as, like, I say far back, like, it was a long time ago. But even back during, like, COVID, like, when everybody was a fucking Twitch streamer for, like, that entire fucking year, every single person, like, dived into content creation because you couldn't go out, you couldn't work your job normally. So, yeah, it was at that time, everybody was fucking streaming. Everybody's making content. Right. I remember so many Twitch channels that, like, I would, stumble upon. And in the rules, like, you could put up a thing that would be like, before you could chat, it would pull up a thing say, hey, the rules of the chat.
That's right.
Dude, let me tell you, at least 70% of the streamers that I stumbled upon all had that shit in their chat rules. And here's the thing. Out of that number of people, the majority of them, like, whether I kept up with them or just heard about them again later down the stretch, most of them turned out to be right-wingers. Most of them. Like they all, and if they weren't right-wingers, they were like libertarians, which to me is just another form of right-winger.
Yeah.
So, it's
a right-winger in denial. You're right. You're a right-winger who likes weed. That's all.
Right, yeah. Wait, and you don't want to pay taxes. That's it. That's it. That's how I view you at that point. You are a diet Republican.
Xylism says, that reminded me of an NSFW artist Discord server that who had that rule. Guy went on a 30-minute chud rant in the chat channel. See?
Yep.
See? That's how I learned about Jordan Peterson.
Bruh, let me tell you something. And here's the thing. I think, for the most part, like, I guess y'all probably have figured this out by now. I might have to, like, revisit some shit, but I don't really think I've ever had much of a policy against talking politics. If anything, I've probably had more of a policy about not spreading disinformation.
Right, or in like, bigotry, like being racist.
Like, like, to me, like, that's the shit I care more about. Like, I don't really care if people talk politics. As long as, like, you're, like, honestly, even if you have aberrant, ghoulish political views, as long as you're respectful in how you disseminate them, I'm okay with you talking about it. Just know you will be called. So long as you know that because I will say this, I don't want to sound like one of those people, but I don't want to make it sound like I'm some kind of free speech absolutist. But the thing is, I do believe in free speech. I also believe in the fact that, despite the fact there is such a thing as free speech does not protect you from the consequences of the dumbass shit that you say.
That's right.
So
hey, Talali House, we did, but here, you can take that little scrubber.
Push that shit back.
You put that shit back, and it'll be like we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, you be right with us. You be right with us.
You could even throw shit in the chat. If Talali House starts talking about some shit that's like completely off topic, it's because they are typing what they're watching now. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's like I said, it's not freedom from consequences. It is not freedom from consequences. You are like if I, like, case in point. When I talked earlier about the thread that I posted about Erika Ishii, and the thing is, and the part where I slipped up was I referred to them as when I was talking about how this is a win-win situation because it's a sequel to my one of my favorite games last decade, plus the person who's going to be playing the main character is a unbossed, unbothered, woke queen, and someone came in and said, well, maybe like region or something like that, like a gender neutral term, blah, blah, blah. And they explained to me that Erica is non-binary. Instead, the thing is, it was one of those situations where, once again, I had the freedom to say what I wanted to say in that thread. I don't feel compelled to change what I don't think I can right now. I for whatever reason I didn't see an option to edit, even though it was there before. After 5 minutes, it only gives you time to edit the first 5 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. Now that makes sense to me, because like there've been times I want to go back and edit something. It's like, well, that's just there for posterity. But no, it was a situation where I was like, you know what, you have presented me with new information. You pointed out that I said something wrong. That's because you're a normal person. Like you're like a regular human. Yeah. That's how people react.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's you know what's funny is I say that jokingly, but for real,
Mhm.
that's literally how the world works. That's how
Yes.
communication has always been. You know what I mean? Like, hey, is this McDonald's? You know, can I get a Big Mac here? No, sorry, you're at Burger King, and it's like, oh shit, I am. Oh, my bad. What's up? You
100%.
think you're something? You get corrected, and you say my bad. Whatever. Oh, is your name Karen? It's Carol. Ah, shit, Carol. Sorry about that. I mistook your
bad.
name. People just move on. You know what I'm saying? And it reminds me. It's gonna sound off topic, but it's not. It reminds me of a post I made today on Threads. Somebody was saying, when you know this whole rant about women. Listen, just understand the reason why you're having trouble dating is because nobody wants to. After the Me Too movement, flirting is now considered predatory and da 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 da. And it's like, and I'm like, you know, every time I hear about somebody bitching about how you can't even flirt anymore, I always just take that as somebody telling on themselves.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
like,
100%.
so you're telling me that every time you try to flirt, somebody says you're creepy or that you're a predator. All you're telling me is that you're creepy and a predator because people flirt every day. You know what I'm saying? So when I see somebody go, "Oh, is they them?" Like, how many times after knowing it's they them that I continue to misgender them because of the way I'm old as fuck and I'm gonna fuck up, and then even my bad, and I've been around plenty of they thems, and not one is ever minded. They appreciate the 1,000 my bads because they know it's kind of difficult, right?
Right.
Every single person who I've ever been in front of that I have misgendered, that I have gotten their sexual orientation wrong or used the vocabulary wrong, every single person I've ever been in, he says, actually, it's this. And I go, oh shit, yeah, my bad.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's a normal way to react.
I remember when my stepson, who at one point in time, before he came out as trans, he was non-binary.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know because it was one of those things that, like, it was in its infancy, and it was something that, like, at the time he had that conversation with his mother and I think one of his aunts. And that conversation had not yet been had with me because, like, I guess he was still kind of, at that age trying to feel out how I might respond to it, not sure how I might respond to it yet. And we were at a family function.
How long had you been his stepdad by then?
Oh, God. Like, officially speaking, for some years. But we also have to take into account that we already had a rocky relationship that had...
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
That, and that part had nothing to do with gender or sexuality. It was just that...
Right.
He was a shit-ass kid. And he was not used to having someone in his life who actually cared about how he acted other than his mother. So it was one of those deals. It's but the end of the day, this was something that had maybe been in, and like I said, it was in its infancy. So this was something that was like literally the conversation that he had with his mom and one of his aunts. It had maybe been like 72 hours. So it was still a relatively new thing. And I, at the time, referred to him as she. And one of his aunts, one of my sister-in-laws, climbed up my asshole for it. And I was like, well, for one, thank you for correcting me. I was like, for two, you're telling me as if I knew. And it was at a time where, like, we just didn't talk very much. So I honestly was not surprised he didn't tell me at the time. Right. But, like, it was one of those situations where I was like, to me, it's all about how, like I don't even care about correction. Like, just that whole thing was innate of me just saying, I don't care about correction. Even if it's harsh, I don't really care. I care more about the perceived notion that I knew.
Sure.
Like when someone, because it was one of those situations where like in case of Erika Ishii, the person who corrected me didn't assume that I knew already. They didn't assume that I knew. They just said, hey, FYI, fill in the blank thing, go with God on that one. And I'm like, that to me is far more preferable. Like, yeah, if someone climbs up my ass about some shit that I didn't know, I mean, I'm still gonna, take it under advisement. I'm not going to disregard it out of hand. I'm not gonna be one of those people. And just because someone, like, if for whatever reason, I'm not saying this is the case, but if for whatever reason, if it comes out like, because chuds, they're always looking for information on people to try and like smear them. If it was to be one of those Ava Chris Tyson situations where it's like, oh hey, we found out, and once again, I just want to make sure, disclaimer, I'm not saying any of this has happened or will happen or is even remotely true. But if it was a situation where someone pulled up some information and said, oh man, we got news that the Erika Ishii did XYZ and Me Too so and so, or like was having inappropriate conversations with minor, like stuff like that, like Dr. Disrespect or Ava Chris Tyson shit. I would also at that moment not take it upon myself to, in the same breath, misgender Erika Ishii on purpose.
Because I see shit like that happen with like Ezra Miller.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I was like,
okay, Ezra Miller's a piece of shit. That don't mean why would I have to misgender them? Just
right. It's like it doesn't help your
they
argument.
Are a piece of shit is still the truth.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't help. Like it doesn't help anybody. Like it's like look, all it does. It's the same way I looked at when people started like coming out of the woodwork talking shit about Lizzo's weight when word got out that like, oh, apparently she's problematic behind closed doors and da-da-da-da. I was like, and then people like, see, and then would start to like call her all kinds of like, fat phobic things. I was like, you just wanted to say that part.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. That's exactly right.
It reminds me of friends I had as a kid that like, white friends I had as a kid that, they never said the N-word around me. They never said the hard R or the soft A. But the second I did something they didn't like, that was when it came out. It's like, it tells me who you are. That's that everything you did up to that point was an act. This is how you truly feel.
No, that's actually a really good point. That's actually a very, very good point. I never actually looked at it like that. You end up, okay, so the other one was a mask. Got it.
Right. The mask is off
straight.
now.
That's right. That's right.
Look, this is Scooby-Doo. This is some Scooby-Doo shit. We have pulled, the mask is pulled off of you. We know this Farmer Grady. We know who you are now. We've seen you. Hey, and you know what? Honestly, I feel like if that's you, then that's you. But I don't think it makes you some warrior of virtue. In that moment to like Ava Chris Tyson, whole piece of shit. Piece of shit. I'm not going to refer to Ava as a dude because they're a terrible groomer, potentially pedo piece of shit.
That's right. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. Justin says, anybody else seen an uptick in they always going after a black man post since Eric Adams' story dropped? I'm too over this shit. Yeah, that's how, you know what? People are always gonna be like that with people they like or people they align with. And so if you got people talking about trying to pull the race card with somebody like Eric Adams, who's a old ass piece of shit and the most probably one of the most conservative Democrats you'll ever meet. They're just trying to chafe and what's it called? Chaff and flare type shit, where it's just, you're just trying to red herring. And it's like, I don't fuck them. Fuck them. I'm glad Diddy's going down.
Yes.
I'm glad Eric Adams is indicted. You know what I mean?
I'm also glad that at his press conference, people chanted at him that this is not like, and I want to make sure I'm clear, it says black people who said this to him, but there are people who chanted him that this is not about you being black. This is about justice.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't try and pull that. Oh, y'all coming after me because I'm black. Like, no, you're just trash.
Here's a tool. Let me give you all a little cheat code. If you ever hear anybody talk about going after the black man, or Eric Adams, excuse me, go to their, I don't know, my noise gates off, so I know you guys heard every bit of that one.
Oh,
Sorry.
man.
Go to go to that person's profile and scroll. And if that motherfucker hasn't brought up Marcellus Williams getting executed, then you already know you already know what time it is. And that person probably just needs to be blocked anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's a block. That's a honestly, anyone who I've seen say anything remotely supportive of the execution of Marcellus Williams, I'm like, yeah, it's a block, pimp. I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you on that level. Was the C Russo? Your friends were holding the hard art. They were.
Yeah.
Like the Ace of Spades. They they look at their other our mutual white friends like, how many books you got? All right, man. I ain't got shit, but I got this Ace of Spades right here. Okay, save it for the end.
That's right. You know what it was like? It was like unbuttoning that top button for them after hitting the restaurant.
It's like,
oh man, I was holding that in for a while.
Right? Like, dude, every fucking time.
G. Martinez, Mac, the Blerd Kids, a unique haven, social political ideologies, class with cultural context, diving in politics, policies, and social impacts, creative and artistic realm, staying true in the intellectual space. Almost dope. Almost dope. But this is not the Blerd Cave. No. This is Nerds of Culture. and I just want to make it clear that we gotta stay woke. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. Always. Every time. Not some of the time, all the time. Actually, stay woke.
And before I do want to say this, because we do actually have some super chats. I want to make sure
super chats. All right. Yeah. And we do have people in the waiting room. So we'll do that right
sweet. We'll get that. Yeah. As soon as we do that, y'all, if you're sitting in the waiting room, be prepared. We got one here from Don Heim to the 5 says, I'm loving your great conversations you bring to the table. Loving you guys. Get the likes up. Arnold voice. Do it. Come on, do it now.
Do it now.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Y'all know the vibes. We appreciate you, Don. We've also got Talali House here with the member for 33 months in a row in the Blerd Club Silver Mine. Says, we already talk about Oh, yeah, that was... I actually didn't realize that was a membership one. Actually, I didn't get to catch that. But yeah, we're doing it now. So yeah, you know what time it is. We also got Talali House with the $2 super chat. Says, absolute art. Got the sword, the bow. Wait, which one is this one? I can't tell which one that is. Is that what's the green stuff? I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I wish that it did
that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me.
I'm gonna have to find out. I'll be researching this while I'll be researching this.
Maybe it's supposed to be like magic or something.
Oh, you know what?
It's Japan. Okay.
Yeah, it's Japan. Okay, I had to take a look. I was like, I had to look at the actual social ninja thing, not like this over here. I had to actually look at that. And I was like,
yeah.
Okay. I was like, it makes more sense now. It makes more sense.
Yeah,
makes way
it
more
has the ocean
sense.
around it on that one. Yeah,
exactly.
Why did they green on the thing?
Dude, I don't fucking know, man. They just do dumb shit.
The slime stain.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's what I thought. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, wait. Are they trying to? I was like, is the emoji company? Are they trying to say that Japan's slimy? I don't like that. Anyway, yes, bring up our first.
Sig Fang, you're coming on up. Sig Fang, welcome to Nerds of Culture. What's up?
What's up, pimp?
You gotta unmute.
Oh yeah,
unmute. There it is. There it is.
All right, sorry about that. Need to mute some shit. And also forgot I was on mute on the microphone.
Oh, you're all good, man. Hey, that's that streamer life, man. That's that streamer life.
Yeah.
Oh no. Sometimes I do forget about it because I also use this headset for like work phone calls, but on to the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about the whole thing with going on with Erika Ishii, as well as kind of the weird thing that right wingers are doing by just trying to look for dirt on people, it's got me thinking about it with the recent news that came out for like the old PS Vita game Freedom Wars that we got announcements for.
Ooh, yeah.
Like that game is this entire situation is the most funniest thing to me because now that I think about it, that game does kind of criticize the whole prison exploitation system.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
With
does.
well, if you know Japanese and you've read the story in Japanese, how heavy-handed it was with the biblical allusions.
Yeah. Here's the
But
thing. I don't. Are you wondering if they're gonna? Are you wondering why they haven't attacked that yet, or what?
it's not that I'm wondering why they haven't attacked it yet. It's that I have a weird feeling they're gonna try,
They're gonna.
and it will either fail or it will go in a weird direction of kind of pissing off two groups at once.
See, here's the thing. Here's what I'll say about that. I'd be willing to bet money they don't bring it up, and here's why. In order to bring up a game like Freedom Wars, you have to actually be a gamer. These games when they complain about an MCU movie and then they pretend to read comics, when they complain about big titles like Assassin's Creed and shit, and then they pretend to play video games. Like Freedom Wars is not going to pay the bills, right? Them complaining about Freedom Wars is not going to, like, no one's going to click it because, that's I would say, I dare say, the niche kind of game, right? It's not like a mega game, right? It's not like a mega AAA. So I don't think so. And it's only going to be because they don't actually play video games. So they probably never even heard of it.
That is also fair.
Yeah.
Considering only, well, I guess you can say only hardcore PS Vita fans like myself and anyone else who's played the game probably know this well enough.
That's the way it is for a lot of shit. Like friends like I know Blerd, but definitely Cypher, right? So Cypher of Cypher World. That dude will start talking about some Nintendo titles. Like, I'm like, man, I've never heard of that shit. It's like, oh yeah, there's a 4-parter, and then came out of Japan and first, and they renamed it. And I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay.
It's like, look, man.
Only a bit like that. Like those situations with Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter, like they really tried.
Yeah,
really tried.
It's like, oh, there's Negroes in Monster Hunter. I can't. This is unconscionable.
I like how they just don't even try anymore.
Nah, they don't.
They don't even try. It's like, a woman angry.
It's not even a dog whistle.
Angry. It's like
at this point, you can tell how they move. It's just like, oh, what's new?
That's right.
There's somehow maybe Afro-Latino in this game. Somehow they're enraged about that, or Haitians now that they're the new target for some reason.
Oh my God. All right, Sick Fan, appreciate it.
Hey, love you, brother.
All right, I cower over nothing coming on up.
Bring it on in.
Over nothing. I cower over nothing.
What's good, pimp?
Wait a minute. Is that a play on Blur Without Fear?
No, it's actually it is a Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes.
Because you both just ain't scared.
No, we ain't scared of shit.
Ain't scared of nothing.
I ain't never.
What's up, Mike Gower?
What's happening?
How you doing, man?
Everything's lovely. Man, I wanted to ask y'all real quick. All right, you seen the Vinnie Mac doc? It sound like Robo. You ain't seen it.
Which one?
The
Vince McMahon
documentary.
Oh no.
It'll be in the thing later.
Okay.
Bro, watch it. You get to go through every lawsuit this man has ever had against him.
And this is about Vince McMahon?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It'll also further explain to you why people have often drawn a correlation between himself and Donald Trump. Because they are practically cut from the exact same cloth.
Wild.
So yeah.
Wild.
They even show you footage of Donald Trump in the audience, I want to say at WrestleMania 5. It's like 1990.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Oh yes.
That's wild. Yeah, I do remember somebody saying something about him being like Trump on steroids or something, literal, just because he's jacked. But it's like, I never really know. I don't watch wrestling, but yeah, it sounds like this is a kind of documentary that you could enjoy even if you don't watch wrestling, right?
Oh,
it's just a good story, right? interesting.
And it also teaches you. It teaches you a little bit. Like it does a good job of explaining the whole scenario. So even to a non-wrestling fan, it makes sense.
Got it. All right, bet.
If I could borrow one, you dig it the most.
Okay.
Well, I can I can definitely say this. I haven't watched all of it. I've watched the first couple of episodes, I think, of it. And I can definitely say, just in 2 episodes, I already didn't like Vince McMahon. I definitely
which
really
is
don't
worse,
like him
Tornado
now.
Warning or Tornado Watch? I always get those mixed up.
Warning? I think because I might be
My
misremembering.
phone just went crazy and said there's Tornado Watch.
Okay, yeah, I know. I think Tornado Watch is for when when there's the potential for a tornado. I think Tornado Warning is when you actually have a tornado.
Hold on, Phil. I'm from Missouri, Tornado Alley.
Oh, so you already know what time it is. You know what time it is.
So when they say watch, that means they've seen it. It is touchdown somewhere. They're just trying to make sure they let you know where it's at, where it's going.
Okay. So the reverse then. So yeah, it's touchdown. Which, god dang. So actually,
yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, because even though the hurricane's gonna miss us because it's going up to our west, it's gonna cause a shit ton of weather, and then now people are worried about tornadoes. So
yeah, that's what we were kind of afraid of, is that like, if it, depending on how far up it goes, will we get any like, because that's usually when we get our bullshit, is like when someone else is getting like hurricanes and stuff. It's always high time for Memphis to get a little ish. But
yeah, they said that the watch means like, this guy's from Missouri. He said a watch was means that they've seen it somewhere, and they're just letting you know that it's in the area.
One went off.
Yeah, no, mine too.
Warning, though, not watch.
Okay, well, we're either gonna die or we won't. I'll be right back.
This motherfucker, he's like, no, we in.
All right, we're okay. What do you want to do? You want to run? She's looking at me like, I'm like, it's a tornado.
It's a tornado.
She's laughing. I'm not being mean. She's laughing. I promise.
I laugh because like I could literally just see what her face was like, just like looking at you, just like.
She wasn't laughing at first. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah,
I'm in trouble.
I can tell. Like she was just like, nah.
You think this is a joke? I'm literally thinking we're about to die. Look.
So you ready to go then, huh? Oh, okay, you ready to go.
Yeah,
okay.
That's how I am though. Like that's the same thing. Literally the same thing. So you all remember when the fake missile alert happened for Hawaii?
Yeah.
It was all over the news, right? I was in Hawaii when that happened. Literally in Hawaii, 20 minutes from Pearl Harbor. I was stationed in Hawaii. And that shit happened. And the alarm went off. And I look down at my phone and I see a national alert saying incoming missile alert. Incoming missile alert. And I look and I'm like, nah. It doesn't say exercise. This is a real. I go on Twitter. Somebody on Twitter, I think somebody official, like one of the governor or something like that. This is not a drill, in big letters on Twitter. I'm like, all right. So my daughter had a friend, was sleeping over. It was my son, my daughter, friend, my wife. We're all sitting down, and I'm sitting there and I'm just thinking. I'm like, okay, well, Pearl Harbor is 20 minutes away. Probably, depending on the wind direction. We could go to the H3 tunnel. The H3 tunnel is probably the safest place. But I know it takes 13 minutes for the missile to get here. So if it is on its way already, we might be on the H1 when it hits Pearl Harbor, and we're going to get fucked. I'm like, so we're just sitting here.
I mean, shit, what you gonna do?
Like, I was like, she's like, what do we do? I'm like, I'm be honest with you, like, Nothing.
Make peace.
We're gonna die.
Mm-hmm. Hey, put your
That shit
head
was
between your
wild.
legs and kiss your ass goodbye. That's all you can do.
Yeah. Hey, we played Fallout. We're like, oh yeah, remember you're supposed to go like, yeah, now we're good. if the explosion is bigger than your thumb. No, but yeah, that shit was wild.
No,
it was wild.
What Devontae just says, from my military experience, when they are warning you, that's the last line you probably beyond to say.
Yeah, for real. That's like, it's like we're either dead or, you know. The only thing that I would like, the only thing that was going in my head was, I was like, all right, if they hit Pearl Harbor, then we'll probably get just some fallout, which means we'll be sick for a while. But at that point, we need to get up to Schofield because Schofield's in the mountains. But I don't want to be outside of my house when the missile hits, because if it's a nuclear missile, I'm gonna get fucked. So we're gonna stay here until the strike. If we're still alive, then we'll get in the car and fucking hurry up to Schofield. That shit was wild.
Love it.
That shit was wild. Yeah, but, you know, sometimes you just fucking you're either dead or you're not. I'm telling you, I'm afraid of tornadoes way more than hurricanes. Way more than hurricanes. Because hurricanes, they let you know when they're coming. You know,
dude.
Like tornadoes, like,
They
hey,
show up.
by the way, the weather, good weather for tornadoes. By the way, he's like, okay, what he wants to do? I don't know. Maybe there'll be one, maybe they won't. I don't know.
Yeah,
yep, they're one, and they hit your house already. So sorry, brother.
It's like, oh shit,
and everybody else gets a tornado watch because your house is destroyed now, and you're sucked up into Neverland, or the Wizard of Oz land. Anyways, all right, you got anything else, Cower? Appreciate you sticking around for that story.
Man, just who you think gonna get more time, Vinnie Mac or Diddy?
Oh man, you know what? I think Diddy's gonna get more time. I think Diddy's gonna get more time. He's got too
100%.
Unless more shit comes out about Vinnie Mac, I think it's Diddy. But actually, the only thing that would actually make me believe Diddy would serve less, something very specific would have to happen. And it's that Diddy would have to give up a lot of people. Because I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, there's a lot of celebrities right now who are very, very fucking scared. There are a lot.
So he'll get less time if they can get more people wrapped up. Here's the thing, though. I don't even think that's going to happen because you heard about how many cameras the motherfucker had in his house.
Oh yeah, no, it was a
his
egregious
hundreds.
Oh, it was an egregious
cameras around his property. And one of the rumors, and I don't know if it's confirmed or not. I haven't gone through and actually so don't quote me. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I heard a rumor that one of the videos was literally him and his bodyguard essaying a woman on camera.
Yeah, no, he's cooked. He's
He's
cooked.
done.
Nah, that's
bro.
Ain't no deal.
There's
no deal.
He recorded his own evidence. He's done.
Yeah, he's done. That motherfucker go to look. Let me tell you something. Bad boy apparently can be stopped and will be stopped. Let's just go ahead and just there you go.
I'll tell you what, Mace is over there. You know what I mean? Getting his pastoring his flock. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
I made the best choice.
I will say this. Yeah, you are. I will say CE's right. Diddy is the top of the food chain, but if there are any politicians or people in positions of like political power who are involved in this shit, he might not be able to snitch up, but he'll be able to snitch sideways. He'll be able to snitch side like that. That's kind of more what I mean.
And also people at his level, right? Because you either get Diddy or you get you just say, okay, maybe Diddy gets life.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you 40 years with a chance of parole if you give us 50 other celebrities that were there.
Oh yeah,
right. So we can get more perpetrators. Off the street.
This is this is basically Diddy may as well be Epstein. He may as well be Epstein.
Oh yeah,
that motherfucker might disappear. Diddy might Diddy might disappear
him damn self.
Yeah,
I hope they took his laces because that dude is
dude, it's a wrap.
I mean, It's literally, I won't even say, oh yeah, almost was bad. Like the only thing Diddy didn't have was a separate island with a famous airplane taking people there.
Oh yeah.
But it was the same thing. Tons of celebrities, minors,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole thing is the same.
Dude, let me tell you
Wild.
something. This is a RICO charge. Man, it's gonna be all kind of motherfuckers going to jail. Please believe that. But I guess
what if Eric Adams' corruption charge is linked to this? now we're super into speculation land. But hey, if he is, I hope he goes. I hope he goes to prison. All right, I cower.
we appreciate you, Pip.
Y'all be safe out here.
All
You
right,
too,
like,
brother. You too.
Stinger, the 9-ball coming up. What's going on, Stinger? Welcome to Nerds of Culture. Stinger the 9-ball. You're not muted. Something else is
What?
going on. All right.
Blerd
Oh,
there
whoa,
you are.
wait,
There
he
you
is.
are.
There he is. There he is. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I had my headphones on, so when the earbud goes up, the headphones are muted.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that we get you. Hey, it's
Makes
understandable.
sense.
What you got for us?
Man, I was wondering looking into this voice actress that's being the lead character for Ghost of Tsushima. I was wondering in the foreseeable future, will she get a MCU or DCU bag? Because when we talked about, how she was perched up like a goblin, I was like, maybe she could be Silk, a live action Silk, or maybe a live action Lady Shiva.
You
know,
that would be dope. I wouldn't put it past her. Put it past them.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Here's what I do know. Here's what I can. Here's what I can actually say, just based on what we know about their overall body of work.
Lady Shiva will be dope.
Oh man,
do they do live action? Because I know you mentioned a lot of anime voice acting.
Yes, they actually just recently did an episode of that new Rashida Jones show called Sunny that I think is on Apple TV. I think. They have also done voice acting for Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths. Take that how you want to. They play Dr. Light. They play Dr. Light on that one. And they've done some other TV related stuff. I think their live action stuff is a little bit more fewer and further in between. But I would definitely say that I don't think it's out of the spectrum of possibility, largely because if you could be a mocap actor, you can do any other form of acting. Like if you can voice act, especially if you're a voice actor, you can do it, because the skill set that it takes to be a mocap actor, it's the same skill set you have to be a live action, film actor. It's the exact same skill set. Actually, I would say you might have a leg up on I don't want to say normal as if it's normal, but otherwise an actor who doesn't normally do mocap. I think you'd actually have a leg up, because especially for stuff that's special effects heavy, what's the most common thing we hear actors say? Oh, it's so difficult to play off of nothing, or to look at a ping pong ball. A mocap actor can do it, and they do it all the time. So I think I don't know if anything is in the cards, but I'll put it to you like this. When Ghost of Yotei comes out, and it will be fire, we know it's going to be fire. It's just because Sucker Punch, Sucker Punch don't just throw up bricks. They don't just throw up bricks. They just, let's go ahead and get that out of the way.
Facts.
I think it's safe to say that Erica's stock is only going to go up, and that could, matter of fact, I think Erica's kind of already in those circles, because I just looked. Apparently, they have also done some voice acting for Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, which I did not know.
Wait, the animated series?
Yeah, for the end, they played the character Turbo on.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
that is such a good series too.
Yeah, like so you say,
so they have the repertoire, they have the portfolio,
right?
I wouldn't be surprised.
they're already in the Rolodex. They're already in the Rolodex. So there would be nothing for a Marvel Studios or a DC Studios to come over and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Because we already know they pitch stuff. We know how many. I can't tell you how many times we've heard a Kevin Feige or a James Gunn or anyone else for that matter, even like the actors talk about how like, oh yeah, so and so sat down and talked to me and pitched me this idea, yada yada yada, or this person said, oh, we got this role, we think it'd be perfect for you, yada yada yada. So yeah, it's not a matter of if. I think it's more a matter of when, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, I feel you right there.
Cool. All right, Stinger, appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate
no
you,
problem.
Pip.
All right, like,
All right, busy, y'all.
You too.
Yeah.
And
Space
then we,
Cowboy. The Space Cowboy.
I was listening to that song the other day.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's
Hey,
going
what's
on?
up?
Welcome.
Blerd Robo, how you guys doing tonight?
Man,
Chilling.
doing fantastic. How are you?
That's great. That's great. I'm doing all right, hanging in there. You know.
I always forget to ask that. Because it's a weird quirk of mine. People always go like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Good."
No, listen,
and you.
That's listen, perfectly understandable. That's me sometimes with like some of my own friends. I'm like, hey, I'm all right. You know. So
you know what it is? I think I'm neurospicy. So like it's hard for me to be dishonest, and so when I don't really give a shit, then I don't ask. You know what I'm saying?
Sad part is I might be the same way, to be honest. I'm not gonna.
See, you understand. You get it.
He gets it.
Like I might not know, but sometimes I do kind of have that feeling sometimes, and that's not even on purpose.
Facts. What's up? What you got for us?
Oh, geez. Well, first, quick thing about all this with the whole Erica stuff. I didn't even know it was that it was going on. Although I did watch a bunch of not a bunch, but like most of my main like video game content creators, like talking about all that stuff. And so now I'm just sitting here like with everything going on with Erica and all this stuff. I hope we don't get to the Spider-Man 2 situation. Voice actress for MJ basically left because of all the death threats.
That's right. I think it's going to be a little bit different, and here's why. Did you notice the dates blurred on those things that you pulled up with the blocking and the Asian actress?
Yeah. It was like 2020, 2021. I think most of them weren't even like. I think all but one of them was like recent.
Look, I don't think I'm not saying that it's good or bad to be able to handle it, but here's just the truth. Some people are built different, and some people need to be off social media for their wellness, and some people like clearly Erica, who was the journalist that was on Nerds of Culture with us.
Oh yeah, Alyssa Mercante.
Yeah, Alyssa Mercante. You know what I mean? Some people are just built different, and they're like, I'm gonna throw it back at you, and when I get tired of you, I'm gonna block you. And I think they've been in the game long enough where that's why they're blocking people now. Like they're like, nah, I don't have the time for this shit.
Which is
I think it's
the appropriate response, because at that point, I actually, not that I actively went looking at this, but I was just recently on their IMDb page, and Erica's not that much younger than us. By like a few years, but I mean old enough. Like, I believe Erica's in their mid.
It looks like they look 10 years younger than us.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. But like they're about roughly, I think, like kind of early to mid 30s. And considering that they've been in the game,
so they are 10 years younger than me. Okay, cool.
Give or take, maybe give or take. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But like you go back and look at the body of work. Erica's been in the game. I think like earliest credits that I see on here, it was an episode of Full House and early days episodes of Sailor Moon, like back in the mid and early 90s. So Erica is very familiar with celebrity and how all this stuff works, and probably better than most when it comes to dealing with trolls. Probably having had to do it for such a long time. And I think, I personally, I'm of the belief that if you've had skin in the game this long, you know how to treat this sort of situation. And just knowing how their personality is, in the stuff I've seen recently, I mean, maybe I think they might be bothered a little bit. I think you have to be crazy not to.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But I think they're doing a very good job of not like letting it get to them on any outward level. I think.
I will say this.
Good.
Go ahead. What's up?
I was gonna say, that's good. I'm just, but you can't help but not worry, just because especially recently within like the like between 2023 and now. It's been getting a little rough as far as like like the gaming companies and and some some like the voice actors and even like people in work, like a lot of complaints, a lot of negativity, getting to the point of like the death threats like the really extreme like actions on social media. And it's kind of getting ridiculous. I remember
wild.
With the Spider-Man 2 shit where it's like, you guys basically bullied this girl off of the game.
Yeah,
and
YouTube knew.
You guys liked her from the first game.
That's it.
So well, why exactly? Like, what was the issue?
Well, it's wild to me too, because was Ashley Birch? I think caught some caught shrapnel before because of The Last of Us.
That too. Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. YouTube, like 5 minutes ago. Like, don't forget what happened with the voice actress for Abby in Last of Us 2.
Yeah, it's
this has been going down. This is literally why. And I'm glad that we have this community. I'm glad we have this show.
Yes, because
there is something to be said about the necessity of well, real quick, do you got anything else, Space Cowboy? You got anything else?
Yes, I did want to ask y'all real quick before I got out of here, because I heard y'all talking, spitting about y'all games for a little bit. Do y'all have anything else that y'all are looking forward to for the rest of this year? I just finished playing Visions of Mana. I got Dragon Quest remake coming out in November. And I'm still behind on a fuck ton of games, as well as books.
Oh,
I can't keep up with it.
Do not get me started on books, but yeah, I can definitely. I can tell you right now. I'm looking at the calendar. I'm looking at the release calendar for this year. I'll be honest with you, man. I'm not seeing a whole heap of a lot. Like,
I mean, Ghost of Yotei, Grand Theft Auto 6 for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, are those is GTA 6 coming out this year though?
Oh,
no,
absolutely not.
Oh yeah,
I'm just talking about in the future for this year only.
Oh yeah,
that's
I don't
fair.
think so. I don't think so.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure there are. I'm sure something will come out and like, man, that's dope. But as of right now, just like because I'm going down the list now, I don't really see much that hasn't already come out.
This is gonna sound so ugly, but largely because it came out today, I think. The G.I. Joe side scroll. No, the G.I. Joe side scroller beat 'em up. Wrath of Cobra.
Oh, that came out today.
I think it came out today. That was actually one of the things. I think I know there's supposed to be like I think there's a couple of different like A Quiet Place things coming out. I know there's whichever is the one that's the good looking one. I think that comes out in October. I'll probably
it's either between that or the fucking I forget the name of the game, but it's a remake of that shit. I'm not sure. I forget.
Oh,
as far as
I tell you what, there's a game. I'm not gonna buy it. Because I know they're gonna pull some bullshit. I'm gonna wait. Metaphor. I think it's Metaphor Ray Fantasio.
Oh yeah. I got a buddy of mine that's going to be streaming that game. He's also going to be picking up that game.
Yeah.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
I want the game, but I know how Atlas is. They're going to charge me full price for the game now. And like 1 to 2 years from now, they're going to come out with a Metaphor Ray Fantasio Ultra or Perfect, and it'll be I'm only playing the game one time. So you call me when that new shit come out.
Yeah, it's Persona 5 all over again.
No. Persona 3 FES, Persona 4 the Golden, Persona 5. No, I done been in here before. Y'all motherfuckers got me the first few times. You ain't getting me again. I'm like George W. Bush on this shit. Like, you fool me once.
Fool me once.
You fool me twice. I can't get fooled again.
You can't get fooled again. I'll tell you what, I didn't have one, but going down this list, I have one now.
Ooh, what's that?
I remember hearing about it, but then I totally forgot until just now. The Dragon Quest III HD remake.
Yeah, that's my next big thing. November. Yep, that's my next.
Yeah, I remember reading about it, getting excited, and then it just fell off my radar. I'm like,
because not to get too deep into it, but the whole thing with that, they announced it 5 years ago around the anniversary. It was that and Dragon Quest 12. Nothing about it for the past few years until obviously earlier this year when they did announce the reason why was because we're actually going to do instead of originally just being 3, we're going to do the trilogy, the first trilogy. So 1, 2, and so 3 this year, and then 1 and 2 remakes will be out next year.
Oh, and then we got the remasters. I don't like how they're doing this, but I'm gonna buy them because it's Legacy of Kain. But Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster. I'm gonna have to give them some coins because I want my Blood Omen 1 and 2 and Defiance. So that's gonna be. I'm sure I'm gonna have to give them their coins so I can get what I want. But yeah, outside of that, honestly, I'm kind of glad there's not a whole heap of a lot coming out because if I'm being brutally honest,
a lot needs a break.
Yeah, I don't have time. I don't have the time for like all these random.
I mean, how do we play that and hunt? Right? I mean,
that's completely fair. That is. Listen, like I said, I'm still like because as far as big games for me, like I'm still missing out on. Like I still didn't pick up Yakuza 8 yet. I missed out on Wukong because that came out on the week before Visions of Mana, and that was already a priority for me. Like since that was announced, Gundam Breaker 4 came out on the same day as Visions because. Of course, we keep committing the cardinal sin of releasing big games on the same fucking day.
Dude, I forgot about Dragon Age. Forgot about Dragon Age Veilguard. Also, with Erika Ishii.
And then plus there's all and then what as far as like the 3 big games that come to my mind for October, it's like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, blah 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 blah, fucking Metal Gear remake and Silent Hill 2 remake.
I forgot about the Silent Hill 2 remake. That will, man, I'm scared of that game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping they don't fuck it up.
A lot of Silent Hill fans are. A lot of people have been skeptical.
All right.
All right. You guys are cut off. All right, Space Cowboy.
Listen, hope y'all have a good night. Hopefully, I can talk to y'all again soon.
Hey, we love it, man. You take care. All right.
Y'all too.
Glenn Couch, last one. You can play the music. You can play that music now.
All right, let's go.
Glenn Couch, you are on the air. Welcome to WNOC.
WNOC Cincinnati.
Bringing you the smooth storm.
Also, by the way, here's the. All right, that's it for everybody else. If you try and jump in after that, you will be ignored.
Yeah. All right, Glenn Couch, you got to unmute yourself. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna make this quick because I'm at work. Shit right now.
Oh,
hey, is there a way for you to Hey, hold on. Is there a way for you to relocate, get a better signal? You're coming in super broken.
Oh wait, you sound a little better right there.
Oh, try now. Try now.
Yeah,
try
now. Yeah, ask your question now because you're coming through clear now. I jinxed it.
All right, Glenn Couch. Hit us up. We're here every Thursday. All right. Hopefully next week you could. Hopefully, hey, I tell you what. If between now and then, if you step outside and get a good signal or something, you want to call back before we end the stream, we'll pull you back up.
Yes.
Just shoot us something in the chat. But otherwise, maybe next time.
Yeah. We sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, the thing I wanted to say real quick is.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I said this on Threads, and I'm surprised I haven't said it here. I need everybody to understand. Remember, I know everybody understands, but to remember, because it's hard to not get drawn into the to the arguments online, right? And it's not just about wellness. Please understand that this makes them money. It is not an accident when they say some shit like about just the simple fact of a woman being on a video game. Like,
yes.
I think some of them are actual misogynist pieces of shit, and they probably are angry. There are some who probably don't give two shits, and like Sketchy Got Hand said, they got a light bill due. Don't give them the engagement. Don't give them the engagement at all. If you want to talk about what they're saying, screenshot their shit. You know what I'm saying? Come over to our deal, because I'm sure we probably posted about it. You know, vent there. You know what I mean? Give us engagement. Shit. Not that we're monetized, but you know what I'm saying. Don't give them engagement.
I haven't been invited yet to the threads.
No, me neither. I'm trying.
I got insights. But I
got insights. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to have 10,000 followers or more.
I think so.
I think I read
correct.
that somewhere. Yeah,
I believe you are correct. Yeah. Well, the Nerds of Culture is almost at, I think is at 3 now. Is it at 3 now, or is it? Or was it already?
3? Yeah. Almost at 3. We're literally 15 followers away from 3.
Okay, and I'm like at 2,800 or something like that.
No, you're over 3 now.
Am I?
Yeah, I saw it the other day.
No. I'm 2,843.
No?
I'm 2,843.
Oh, okay.
I'd probably piss somebody. If I was, I'd probably piss somebody off.
You lost like 1,000.
They're like, nah, fuck that guy.
Here's the other thing I was gonna say before I realized I was going off on a tangent. We were in the middle of calls. Here's the deal, and this is what I want people to kind of take away from this. I personally know that when it comes to talking about this kind of shit, when it comes to talking about woke shit and video games and nerd shit, it can come off as unimportant. It can come off as like, okay, we're talking about the culture or current culture worlds or whatever. And it comes off as like, yeah, we're just talking about nerd shit, pop culture stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this shit is actually important. This shit is actually shaping how the public treats marginalized people. When we look at what's happening and we see actors and queer people and other marginalized people getting literal death threats, not to mention the people who aren't famous that are getting murdered every day or assaulted. So if you are in the chat, I don't expect everybody to be all fucking super socialist. Like, I'm not saying everybody has to be like me, right? But what I'm hoping, and I'm sure Ernie is too, is that there's some gears turning. Right. Yep. Because one thing that me as a Puerto Rican dude has kind of, helped me in my journey left and my respect for other marginalized people is to understand how this shit is all a cog. Everybody's heard the poem, right? First they came for yada yada and I didn't say anything. First they came for yada yada and I didn't say anything. Then they came for me and there was nobody to speak up. This shit is fucking true because it's all Jenga. This culture wars is Jenga.
It is.
And you either sit there and let your homies use the F slur, use the R slur, talk shit about trans people, talk shit about gay people, and you don't want to be the odd person out, knowing that what they're saying is wrong. Please believe that shit doesn't stay there. That shit translates into murdered trans women. That shit translates into murdered queer people. Because let me tell you something, because if me talking about this was talking about the unproportional killing of unarmed black men, and I tied that shit to the white supremacy in law enforcement and in society, and how they kind of let that shit fester, of course that directly translates. So if we can understand it in terms of race, please do your best to understand it in terms of other marginalized people as well. When we're looking at the queer and trans, language matters because language affects culture, right? So be that person. Don't let that shit slide in front of you.
No, never. That I will always say if given the choice, I would rather correct someone and set the record straight than be nice. Like spare someone's feelings, because here's the thing, that other person's not sparing someone's feelings. So
100%. Ain't no reason, yeah. And there's different. I mean, it depends on who it is, right? Like if you said something crazy,
yeah.
I just be honest. I'm just being honest. I probably would put it as like a joke or something.
Yeah.
I probably would be like, come on, man. Like, oh, you talk like that now? You know what I'm saying? Because it's the homies. Like, you're not trying to like, hey, man, that's not woke. You know. But maybe somebody else is not like that. You just check them. I don't know. But
it's
however you do it, yeah.
Like, what was it? Not too terribly long ago, someone that I'm close with. I say close with, like, makes it sound like we're like like we're dating. No, but I mean just someone that is a close friend who I hadn't spoken to in a while, and I heard them use the word Oriental to describe a person, and I was like, oh, the only thing that we actually call Oriental anymore are rugs, and they were kind of like, huh, and I was like, Oriental's not the preferred nomenclature for Asian people. I said it would be better for you to say Asian, and they're like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah, done.
What year they thinking? I know, that's wild. Here's the thing, though. I would say just by virtue of y'all being in this community, watching Nerds of Culture, you all are infinitely more plugged in. I know most of y'all. I'm not saying like we're the only people, but I'm sure you guys watch other channels and shit like that. Obviously, this is something that interests y'all, and it's like you guys are way more plugged in than a lot of people. Like my wife calls them normies, right? It's like there are people who wake up, play video games, go to work, and then you go, hey, did you hear about the nuclear bomb that just went off at London? And these people will never have heard a word about it because they don't care. These are the people that you probably want to influence, because they're the people most influenced by red pillars. The red pillars are looking for those people to get to them first. You know what I mean? So if you got homies, bring them in the channel, right? This is we can't sit on our hands in the culture war.
No, not at all, not at all. And I will be the first one to say it.
Neuronormative, yep.
Yeah, neuronormative. I'll be the first one to say it. It's okay to. I think it's okay to disconnect sometimes, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't live in this country. I don't think you really live in any country, honestly. But this one especially, not be political. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think sometimes sometimes people mistake trying to survive with being political. It's like, no, this is about survival. We literally just spoke earlier about a man who was literally put to death for a crime that he did not commit. Like there is actual evidence to prove he did not commit the crime, and yet he was executed for it by the state. So that's not. That goes past political.
This is America,
leanings. Yeah. This is
what they say. They say if you don't have to do politics, but politics is gonna do you.
Oh yeah, look, I actually scrolled past this earlier. I'm a meme stealer, okay, and this is a meme that
they're there for. They're meant to be stolen.
Look, I'm like the Indiana Jones of meme steals. Like this belongs in a museum. But no, one of my favorite memes, and I like to share this with people because I like
that's what's up. Go ahead. I'm always talking to Chad, like just ignore me. I'm just
it's good. It's good. No. But no, this is something I like to often tell people: the dildo of consequences rarely arrives lubed. So it is. You can apply this to pretty much anything. And I promise you, fuck around and find out if you want. But this is true. This is true. So make sure you take care of your business before it takes care of you. That said, I think that's the show. I think that's the show right there. I think
Light
we did
Space
it.
Man, sorry about that.
We apologize. We apologize.
Oh, this looks like an interesting topic. I wonder what these guys are talking about.
Lube
rarely arrives lubed. Anyways, that's the show, folks. And
we didn't mean to Diddy you. We didn't mean to Diddy you on that one. I apologize. I apologize.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Right? Two fries, motherfucker. But no. Oh, shit. My bad. Actually, you know what? We're not out of here yet.
Nice.
Here.
Just kidding.
Psych. The lies I tell you. The
Yeah,
lies
it
I
was
tell
a
you.
testing elite. I was like, I wonder if he's not going to remind us. We're going to have to end the show. It was a test. You passed. Good job.
You passed. Whew. Yeah, see, I was testing you, Elite. I was testing you just to see if you were paying attention.
You're on it. You're on it, doggone it.
I was testing you. That's all I was. See, so yeah, it's good to know that you were paying attention. Yep, you were
What's
paying
up,
attention.
Man Eater?
Hey.
I'm jumping in the chat like she was here the whole time or something.
Yeah, right? Just like yeah.
Support?
I've been in here. What you mean? Fuck you mean? Yeah, here. I'm pulling this up now. We are gonna jump into our indie recommendation. We're gonna jump to our indie recommendation. Oh, hey, Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. What's up?
That's my boy.
Yeah. Actually, the thing is, this is I think I told your son this before when we were playing Hunt Showdown together. I was like, that is the name that, like, if you killed me in a game, I would be so fucking mad. I would be mad. I would giggle. I would laugh. But I'd be a little mad. I'd be like,
I mean, like, I just got 360 no scope by Pee Pee Poo Man. What am I doing in my life?
So we all got the same hair, man. Look at this. No,
Yeah.
see,
I wish he was on the show with us. We'd be out there. He'd
Look at
just be
that.
missing the
Look at
beard.
that.
That's all.
Yeah, see, look at that. This is the lifestyle right here. Look, you just
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
don't let nobody fool you. This right here is where it's at. This is where it's at. Let's.
Hey, real quick, if anybody
yeah.
wants to know the reference, just go Google Pee Pee Poo Poo Man meme.
Oh yeah.
or Pee Pee Poo Poo Man Candyman. I don't know why. I'm a child. I'm a whole ass child. Every time I see that poster, I laugh a little
Just
bit.
giggle.
I never not laugh. Yeah. But that's not a surprise. I'm the guy who laughs at farts still.
I mean, you know, I'm not mad. At
Bye
it.
Bye Man. That's what it is.
Oh yeah. What's that? Wasn't that a movie?
Yeah. The Bye Bye Man, where if you think of him or to say it, then he comes and kills you. That's what the Pee Pee Poo Man is like. You're laughing now, but you won't be laughing when he kills you.
Right?
See?
It's like, see? And you know what? I'll and yeah, one last, because this is something I've actually been keeping this on standby for every situation. You know, especially as of late. This is a response to Light Space Man. I agree with you 110,000%. And just to show you how much I agree, one of my favorite comic book writers is Tim Seeley. And this is a little something I like to keep on hand to share with people. And here it is right here. It is, here, I'm going to just move this out of the way so you can see the whole thing. It says, there's a subset of fandom whose view is that if anything isn't for them, it must not be for anyone. Your goal as a creator should be to never, ever make anything for those people. And yes, that is my mission statement is, fuck those people. We don't care about them.
That's right. But let me add this.
Yeah.
Let me add this.
Oh, yes.
Light Space Man. At a certain point, we have to stop caring about these people. Let me give you the quick, what is it called? The mission statement. Okay. The mission statement, Nerds of Culture, and the reason why we do these, right? It's not just because it's trending.
Right.
Although that helps. The
look, man. Look.
It's because there's bills to pay here too, you know.
Right.
We got light bills too. No, but it helps is here's the deal. Is I've heard that a lot. And I've kind of gone back and forth personally with regard to, do we ignore them? Is this giving them oxygen? And here's where I've landed. No, do not make things for them. But we don't make things for them. We make things for y'all.
Yes.
And if we stop being part of the algorithm, if we stop talking about it like we've talked about it today, where we are a part of the keywords, we are a part of the algorithm, we are a part of the search results, let me promise you, Nerdrotic, Geeks and Gamers, Quartering, those motherfuckers aren't going to stop. And when we stop, then that's all they're all that's going to come up. So I think that there's a almost thing. I don't want to speak too highly of it, like we're like solving world peace or something, but
right.
I think it's almost an obligation to use a platform like this to be an opposing force to those goofs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So. Those goofs and ghouls. Yeah, that's another one. I need to got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed.
Yes.
Yes. But no, let's go ahead and so with that said, we're gonna raise the mood.
Yes. And this game is dope. This game I'm telling myself. A lot of times there's games that are not for me, and that's okay. I hope everybody else loves them. This one I'm getting. This one is
he gonna get it.
I was editing this and I was like, this is dope. So I appreciate it, Elite.
All right, so look, let's go do it. Let's take a look at the Elite X1 indie recommendation of the week. And there.
What's up, Nerds Culture fam? It's the Elite X1 with this week's indie game recommendation. This week's game is Towerborn by Stoic Studio, creators of the indie RPG hit The Banner Saga. Beat 'em ups are seemingly on the comeback trail lately. Towerborn hopes to take the genre and turn it on its head by mixing beautifully animated characters, RPG elements, and a fun co-op experience, all set in a constantly evolving game world. The story takes place in a fantasy world that's been overwhelmed by all manner of monsters. Humanity's last bastion is a tower city known as the Belfry, where the fight to reclaim the lands is led by heroes known as Aces. 4 unique character classes, each with their own movesets. They're the typical knight, fighter, rogue, and the heavy weapon archetypes, though I hope there are plans to add a matched user class. The first thing you'll do is create your ace from a surprisingly diverse amount of customization options. Seriously, more games need to offer diverse hairstyle options like this. I'm sick of rocking the Killmonger style in games. But I digress. Once the character is created, it's off to the tutorials and battles. Exploration of the world map is done by entering the fog of war covered hex pieces and clearing the areas. As you complete areas and battles, you'll gain loot like armor pieces and weapons for your classes. You'll also get items called aspects that can be slotted in to modify stats and give buffs. There are also different little spirit creatures you can get called Umbra that follow you around and offer special attacks. Some weapons change your character's special moves and cause elemental status effects.
Can I customize it?
And you'll need all of this to take down the hordes of monsters and bosses who will use the usual beat-em-up cheap tactics to kill you. Now for the elephant in the room. Towerborn is an early access game set to be a free-to-play live service in 2025. It's currently asking $25 founder's fee to help support its work in progress development. I'm not hating on that because this is a really fun game that scratches an itch. My advice, bring a friend if you're interested in Towerborn because it truly shines in its up to 4-player co-op. There's also online matchmaking if you'd rather play with randoms. Towerborn has huge potential, and I hope to see it reach the heights of games like D&D, Shadow over Mysteria, Dragon's Crown, and Castle Crashers. Towerborn is currently out on Steam and heads to Xbox Game Pass sometime in early 2025.
Ooh. I like it.
Yeah.
But you know what? We as G Martinez pointed out, he's got a game with bronze skin. You know what that means.
It's woke.
Yep. It's woke. Wait a minute. I think I saw like 50-11 black and brown people. So you know what that means.
Too many niggas.
You know what it means. You know what that means. It's woke. It's a sounds like a woke ass game, and I'm here
That's
for
right.
it. I'm here for
That's
it.
right, and we are here for it.
I love to see it.
Stay woke.
Yeah. I was gonna say you'll know how I am. Yeah, I got.
We got anything else to wrap up? Is there anything else we need to get done?
No, that's it.
All right.
All I was gonna say is just make sure while you're here, go to the threads. Go to the threads. Yeah, you can find well, for one, you should be over there because it's the number one way. It is the number one way to keep up with nerds of culture. You see that? Look at that right there. Look at that. Bam. Look at that right there.
Look at that. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Look at that, man. 14. That's a
like. Is it possible? I don't know. Is it possible there are 14 people here who have not followed us over there? I just want to hit 3,000. That's all.
It would be nice. It would be nice. Yeah, because like I said, we're not on Twitter. We don't do Twitter anymore. It's not a thing.
Nah.
We don't do that here. We don't.
That's right.
We don't do that here. No Twitter. No Twitter.
Yeah.
And also while you're here, because we're tagged in this, so you can come check us out. I got a Threads where you go. Yeah. Threads lets me be me. Threads lets me be me. I don't have to be
not that fake minus whatever.
Yeah. They actually believe in more than 15 characters. Leftface on here. Go ahead, go follow. You should go do that. You should totally go do that. So make sure you do that. That's a thing you should be doing. And I guess that's it. That's it. So that said, for everyone in Blerd Koa, everyone on the Twitch side, everyone here in YouTube chat, the listeners will probably be catching this on podcast format after the fact. For Robo of Leftface TV, I am the Blerd Without Fear. And Vincent Kennedy McMahon, you can go to hell.